Alright, looks like we're up and running. Seems to be okay. Alright, hello guys, we're back. Been a little inconsistent with the streaming schedule, unfortunately, but hopefully that's gonna resolve itself in the near future. Yeah, we're playing MonsterCon today, so that. Let's just, yeah. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put myself here. But yeah, we'll figure that out as we go a little bit. It's been a while since we played one of these games, so I just kind of wanted to get in there and do it. Yeah, I'll learn on the go. I feel like we played this before, so it's not that crazy. Just moving some stuff around. It's just me today, but I'll just go for a short game. They always tend to be a lot longer than, I don't know, than we always expect, but I need to get my randomness thing up, because we always do that. What's our soundtrack gonna be? 5. We're gonna take some fantasy vibes today. SpookyCon. The nerdy convention and whatnot. I feel like if you've been on this channel, you've seen us play, like, some kind of thing like this, either Monster, Prom, Camp, Road Trip, or this, so let's just get in there. A bunch of weirdos, misfits, all sorts of things. I got the DLC. So normally we have Vicky, Brian, Amira, and Oz, but we also get Damien, and her name escapes me at this moment. Ravi. Oh, I just blanked. Milo, Mossman, Sadie, this dude, and this dude person. Valerie, that's her name. Is it? Probably. Alright, anyway, I got 10 options. 3. Yeah, we'll just go with the basic.
Conquering the con.
I feel like we always voice these, so I never heard their voices before. This will be interesting. Let's see what happens. Alright, dreamy something or other after party. We gotta get a date for the after party. Alright, Zoe, the Eldritch Cutie.
That's an awful idea.
Damn, Liam. What did you do? My god.
Hooray!
Doug.
Count your days, fuckers!
Omen. Yeah, I didn't censor anything. I think the only thing that I turned off was the copyrighted music, so we're in the streaming version for this.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
I remember that he was voicing that. Hey, Cece, how's it going? I feel like he's gonna be a lot of fun now that the actual voice is there.
Anyway.
Okay, I think I might need to move my... I need to move over a little bit, maybe, and I'll just try to... Maybe I go down here and then just off to the side a little bit. Just trying not to be obtrusive, you know? It's not gonna work, necessarily, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, in April. It's gotta be one, but who? I got 4 days. We're gonna be doing a couple other things at the con, so, you know, hopefully we can come up with this. Yeah, you're right, this is not my first rodeo. This is my 800th rodeo. Alright. 3 things that we like. We got 12 options. I feel like, largely, I'm gonna be going random with this. Whoa, when did the vampires start looking like... I know, right? I don't know what Liam... You know what? I don't know if you ever saw that, like, there's a comic of, like, a dude who, started going to the gym, and someone's like, oh, he's a nerd, he's not gonna make it, he's not gonna stick around at this and do the gym, and he keeps coming back and keeps coming back. They're like, oh my god, what's motivating him? And then eventually, you know, he's jacked and he's just looking in the mirror with like a Super Saiyan wig, and he's like, finally, I'm ready for the convention. I wish I could get that kind of motivation. Anyway, let's find out what our motivations are right now. So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna do heavy metal idols. Oh, I guess we're rolling on the same table again. Hang on. 1. Magical girls with a dark twist. And I guess this makes 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weird reality shows. So heavy metal idols, magical girls with a twist, and weird reality shows. Most valid reason for the the most valid reason to get buff is to look more accurate in your cosplay. I feel that. But I also feel like, you know what? All cosplay is good cosplay on some level. I shouldn't say that. There's going to be something that's like, oh, no, you shouldn't have done that. But generally speaking, I'm talking in general terms. Alright, choose your top 3 villain archetypes. Big guy with an axe, sad person, corporate CEO, Phantom of the Opera, or the Joker. Alright, let's just grab a random one. 2. 1. And that guy. We weren't new to all this, blah, blah, blah. The goal is always to find love with the support of Zoe and Liam, who we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long. We're going to make a comic. Oh yeah, the little selecty thing where you don't actually select your person, you're just like, here, choose these random things and we will assign someone to you. I do kind of like that, the randomness of it. Ooh, I'm going to flip a coin here. I'm realizing we don't have like some of the extra options because I realized that Chibi was the one who had this on their computer and not my Steam library, so I had to go and grab this real quick. But I did get the DLC with it, so we're going to be doing an action comic. Fear of failure. Oh, yes. Got that. But I'm young and unafraid, as we always are in this.
I'm on fire, baby.
Yeah, you are. Alright. I seem to be pretty bold and charming. That could be good. I'm realizing we've played this so little, I don't actually know how to get an actual date in this, and I do feel like on some level it has become more complicated as the games have gone forward. Huh. We could just try to build our boldness and charm more and just see where that gets us. Let's see, the hotel might be fun. Main stage, community zone. I think that's creativity. Lobby, merch hall. I'm suddenly forgetting. If anyone remembers what these connect to, please tell me in the comments, because I'm forgetting now. I should have done some research before I did this, but you know what? I think everyone does first is the merch hall. Alright, teenagers selling their own fanzines. That's cool. Check them out. And they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. Did we, though? Did we really? I'm actually going to move myself up a little bit, I think. I think I'm okay, like, right here. I don't think I'm going to be too much in the way there. You leave the stand so they can sell us. Okay, charm. Okay, alright, so that's good. Charming in the merch hall. April and Omen are visiting Liam's Yowie stand when a new sinister-looking customer appears.
As the French say.
Is that Liam? That's Liam. Damn. We can refigure it out as we go. Yeah, of course we are. Cece, how you feeling about this situation right now? My god. Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in any of my collections? I hate to brag, but they're some of my best works. You hate to brag, then why do you do it so much? Or you say, I was not one of the people... Part of me's like, it's gonna take me forever to voice everybody, but at the same time, it's like, that's what we did before. Why do you do it so much? Are you some kind of masochist? Yes, your work is it's exquisite, Liam de Lioncourt. The longing you've captured in these cum shots is mesmerizing. Yeah, we're not censoring anything on this. I've always been a Liam hater, but I might be changing that. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Cece's into Centaur Liam now. It's got a real I wanna look away, but I can't vibe. But I noticed that your stand isn't very popular. I could help with that. I have the power to make you the most popular The most powerful and popular artist at the con. Do we have a deal? I see what you're trying to do. The catch is that you're a devil and you want my soul in exchange, right? Joke's on you, fucker. I don't have one. No. I'll pass, and frankly, do better. The most popular artist at the con? That's a shitty deal. Like, we're not even talking the best artist in the world. We're talking the best among 80 artists or so. You must be a lesser demon at best. Fine, fuck you. Your soul probably smells weird anyway. Anyone else here want to make a deal?
Sorry, but no.
I thought she was gonna fully read it. Oh shit, are we? Oh no. My stream like lagging? Or is that just on my end? You guys gotta let me know. Because I'm like trying to watch it, but I'm also like, I'm gonna get into the game and I'm not gonna look. Ooh, I could use some dark magic for Omen. No. Fine, I'll pass. I'm still in this bullshit redemption arc racket. I'll take your business card though. Well, I'm not leaving here without someone's soul. I've got a quota to make, damn it. It's fine for you. Yeah, it just gave me a circle of death for some reason, but only on YouTube. So maybe that was just on my playback. Who knows? Ugh, looks like it's up to you to make a deal with this dude so he gets the fuck out. Alright, should I sell my soul to make a SpookyCon an endless time loop full of wacky misadventures and the constant pursuit of love, or sell my soul in exchange for someone else's soul? Chances are you're getting the better deal. Be reducing your preview to save your bandwidth. That's fair, and if that's the case, I mean, fantastic. Alright, you know what? CC, you're the only one talking to me right now. What are you thinking? Should I sell my soul for a time loop or sell my soul for a better soul? I'll give you a minute. I know the lag is not always in my favor. I'm thinking that we're either going for Zoe or Liam at this point because they were brought up at the beginning. So I guess we'll see what happens. Go for the better soul? Alright. Sure. Here, have this soul. No deal, we don't know where that soul's been. Yeah, it could have soul crabs if the prior owner looked for a soulmate without using protection, and those are really hard to cure. I've heard. How about you get us the soul of that man over there? He looks like he has a cool soul. Yeah, that guy's got a big soul energy for sure. Fine, let me see if he's willing to sell. We'll probably hear... Blah, blah. This is the problem with going back and forth with different voices, like you eventually trip up a little bit. Well, we'll probably be here a while. I expect this will turn into a wacky series of bargains and trades until... Actually, it looks like the man agreed to sell his soul in exchange for a $70 figurine of Vegeta eating Goku's ass. Oh. You sell your soul in exchange for this new soul. All your past sins go away with your old soul. Now, you have a clean slate for committing new... No. Anyone buying that figurine, it's coming with some stuff with it, I think. I get 2 boldness, I lose some fun. Hard to say if it was far for recklessly bargaining your soul, or if that just came with your new soul as a freebie, but whatever. Alright, so my boldness and my charm seem to be explosively going up. Alright, so we went there. Okay, so Merch Hall was charm. I mean, what are we thinking? Boldness... I'm thinking of the community zone, because that's where you, like, play games and stuff, so that's probably what it is. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car dog, and a boot. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly! This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares to step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No. What have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down you have to admit you got too far. Okay, that does make sense. I think overall, one of the things about this is it's always going to be net positive, because you always get 2 when you start, and you're going to lose 2, gain 2 kind of thing. So, like, overall, unless you're really trying, I don't think I'm going to go in the negative too much. Later, you sit down to play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April, and Nico. Okay, this is just like me at a con. Good, everyone's here. I missed what Liam actually sounded like. I'm just so used to giving him this, like, awful voice. Good, everyone's here. Thank you all for agreeing to be part of my campaign. Prepare to enter my fantasy realm of Lestradia, which could be the setting of my future novel if this goes well, but no pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern, looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I'm a hell of a boss fan, and I've watched some of his other stuff. This is, I don't know, this is just gonna mess with me. I think my cunning wizard Wizzo Cunningham would cunningly scan the tavern for any shady characters. I roll a 15 on my perception check. Wizzo spots some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as if they know something about... Oh, Wizzo loves dominoes, and so do I. I joined their game. Okay, are you going to talk to them too? As I was saying... Did you say dominoes? Sorry, I didn't check my phone. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've actually seen this one in an earlier playthrough, so I apologize for anyone who is joining who hasn't seen this, but yeah. I think we're gonna skip around a little bit. Hey, if I know that we're playing Alright, they're doing... We're playing dominoes, motherfucker! Alright. Now what should we do? Roll sleight of hand to start eating the... Okay, we have to get them off the domino thing and get them back on the campaign. So we roll sleight of hand to start eating the dominoes without our friends noticing, or accept that you can't unhook these idiots. Help Liam redesign his whole campaign to be experienced through high-stakes domino matches. It's a win. Okay. I like the bizarro Yu-Gi-Oh! Aspect of the second one a little bit. But again, I leave it up to chat. If you first person to tell me what to do, I'll do it. I have thought occasionally about doing like a monster prom, monster camp cosplay at one point. It's doing Spinning Wheel of Death. I'm hoping this is just on my end. Says the stream's healthy. Eat the dominoes. I think we did that last time as well. Alright, you are pure dexterity, pure stealth, piece by piece. The whole domino set goes down your throat. Your friends are too engrossed in their match to notice until... Well, friends, I think the match is over. I play my double 6 domino. You don't have it. In fact, you all suddenly notice that you're missing almost all your dominoes. Sorry, what in the... I'm really... You're sure the stream's not doing anything bad? Because it looks like it's lagging real hard on my end. I'm always ready to bring back Polly, and I want to do Miri eventually. You know, Miranda doesn't come up that much. Like, I remember they were supposed, like, when they were kickstarting Monster Camp, Monster Road Trip, the fourth one was supposed to be, like, a winter holiday thing, where they were going to go to a ski resort, and it was supposed to be, like, you were going to recruit team members to be in a big snowball fight. Yeah, that was the one I was most excited for, and it's not happened yet. I don't know if it will. Hopefully, but, you know. What, where'd they go? I was about to win. Don't fuck with me, Liam, or I'll be playing dominoes with your teeth next. I mean, gee, I wonder where the dominoes are. This smells sketchy. Liam, do I detect any domino-stealing magic in our midst? No, but with an arcana roll of literally anything, you can sense evil magic rolling off these hooded figures who you've been sitting with. Wait, evil magic, you say? Now, I recall Liam saying something about an evil warlock. He must be the domino thief. Then we shall vanquish the bastard and reclaim what is rightfully ours. And we'll save the realm. Sure, if there's time. Your friends finally focus up and complete Liam's quest, eventually defeating the warlock. What an adventure.
That was cool.
That was fun, especially the adventuring part. Next time, Liam, you should consider skipping the dominoes and getting straight to the adventure.
Noted. You saved Liam's campaign, and all it took were some high stealth rolls and imaginary heartburn. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 creativity. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're on fire, baby. Alright, I think we're still looking for where the boldness is. So, perhaps... I feel like the main stage is where we got smarts before. Maybe the lobby is where we get boldness? I like that. Like, I feel like there's been a bunch of stuff where they've been like, we're gonna have a costume for the character. Like, I know there was, in the previous ones at least, I know Zoe and Oz go to a convention or something, and they're dressed up as, like, Garfield and Naruto, and I'm like, I would like to dress up as a character cosplaying another character. I think that's an interesting thought. So... Alright, you walk around the lobby, suddenly you hear, look, it's red. When you turn around, nobody's looking at you, they're looking at somebody else, somebody who's cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? Or more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many questions in your head right now. Okay, I found the boldness. Do you want to do, like, a thing where it's like, we're going to dress up as a bunch of people, as other people? I'm down to do it. We got to plan it. And I know we're bad at planning things. You, Omen, Doug, and April roam the con, unaware that you're about to be approached by a fearsome creature. A kid. What's the one thing worse than a murderer? A child.
Hey, have any of you seen my mom? She said she'd be right back, but I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, don't worry, buddy. You can hang out with us until she comes back, okay?
Yes, bad at planning. Yep. Don't I know it?
Fine. Hey, you, tall lady.
Which tall lady? Everyone's tall to you. Do you mean me? What?
Lady, hey, lady.
I'm gonna stop doing this, because it's... Well, she said it.
Made you look, haha. Wow, I didn't think it's far-fetched to assume that this kid's mother left him behind on purpose.
Well, if that's the case of child abandonment, the con rulebook is clear. We have to find a place for him within 30 minutes or raise him until he's 18.
Ah, Mandalorian rules. Gotcha.
Or until he dies, whichever comes first.
Darn, I don't have room to bury any more corpses in my backyard, so we better go with the getting rid of him plan. Well, come on, Red. Take the attention off me and think of a way to ditch this kid.
Alright. Oh, and Vicky, I know there was a third. Vicky, so wait, what about Vicky? Were you thinking, like, that she had another costume thing, or, like, what was it? You gotta give me context when you're gonna comment, like, just random thoughts like that. In the meantime, also decide, are we gonna use the kid to get back a bet in an illegal high-stake... What the heck? Am I... Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Alright. Yeah, the stream health is not good right now. Okay, it looks like it's getting a little better, but... Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch this. Yeah. It's gotta be the internet. Because, like, it's such, like, a low power... It's a visual novel. It's a low power game. I don't think it would take that much. Oh, you wanted to do Vicky and Damien. Okay. Yeah, the face painting is probably, like... Yeah. Send him to the mines. I didn't even read this shit. Lobby the government to lower the age of labor. If this kid can be sent off to the mines, he'll become a way more valuable asset. Okay. Hoping this thing gets a little bit better. I don't think I have a whole lot of other things running right now. 3 hours later in the Monstropolis Capitol building, and now before we adjourn this congressional meeting, we'll hear a bill proposal from this random people who want to lower minimum age for labor. It is way behind. Can I turn off? Part of me is like, I want to turn off the preview. And it's gone. Oh my god. Okay, is it back? Are we good? I swear, I don't know what's going on with this thing today. Alright, it looks like we're alright. We're lowering the minimum child labor will be beneficial for the economy and necessary. If you think about it, kids love playing, like, crafting in mines and stuff. It's going again. What are you doing? jeez. This is... God, it is barely holding on. Yeah, YouTube being YouTube. I'm wondering if, like, part of it is their, like... Because you remember a while ago, they did that thing to me again where they're like, you don't have sufficient history, and therefore we're gonna, like, remove your external links and stuff. So I don't know if they're, like... But, like, it also is... It's showing it on OBS, too, every now and then, where it's like, I'm getting some dropped frames here and there, and then it's also, like... dropping out. My Wi-Fi is seemingly strong, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it clears up. Hoping. Congressman, discuss your proposal 30 minutes later. You have your answer. We will adopt the bill into law, but with the caveat that minimum wage will be lowered, along with minimum wage for labor. Also, we get to ban TikTok for some reason. Or TalkTalk. The platform's not optimized to stream. I mean, that's true, but if it was just YouTube and I wasn't having, like, a thing of, like, the bitrate is messing with me, I think part of it might be my connection, too. Also depend on how much memory the game you're playing uses. It's on a separate system. Like, I have the laptop over here that's running the actual game, and then I have this over here, and, like, maybe the memory, there's too much going on, but... Hang on, let me check, because I don't have anything else running right now. Shouldn't be taking up that much. Yeah, I don't got that many things going on. I don't have anything running in the background. Alright, well... Hopefully we're in the clear. I say that knowing that we won't be. Alright, get off the bus. Remember that I taught you about how to hold a pickaxe and blah blah. Okay, let's get back to this. Don't cry, something about the video. Bus door opens and you all abandon, drop off the kid at the job site. Bye! Ah, I think I might miss the little bastard. Actually, upon further thought, I won't. Can we get some sustenance now? Something chocolate-flavored would be nice. Chocolate ice cream it is. You gain 2... Okay, so the smarts and the fun. Really bouncing around our stats a little bit. Alright. What did we get in the lobby? We literally go into lag session, and then I'm like, I don't remember what we did in the lobby. Or what we got out of that. It had to be boldness. Yes, it had to be. Okay. Main stage or the hotel outdoors? I mean, I guess we could pick up our creativity a little bit. Lobby was bold. Okay. I think the hotel was probably the creativity thing, maybe? That being said, we could just max out our smarts as well. They return to format. Do you mean the smarts bold thing? Yeah, they brought that back. I guess you weren't here for the whenever we played these before. You sit down at the main. I think the hotel was creativity. I liked they went a different direction with road trip. It is interesting. I might play that here and there just to get towards some of the endings and stuff because I know there was like some difficult ones. Ooh, hold on now. Ranking of best anime butts. I might like this convention. Sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime, specifically a ranking of best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses, but at the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes, but that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. Okay. Later, April invites you, Nico, and Omen to keep her company during her autograph signing session. Sounds hype. You know, April, I thought that this internet fame of yours would involve you asserting control and exerting power. I am disappointed to learn that it mostly entails you being nauseatingly polite to strangers and repeatedly writing your name on things. Yep, aren't autograph sessions awesome? Cons really are a world of fun.
Nico, to me, nice to meet you, my darling April Fools. What's your name?
Why are you making that face, April? Are you having a nervous breakdown? It was about time.
I'm fine, don't worry about it, honk honk. Fuck, I've gotta take a wicked dump. Your name's Kate, you say. Do you spell that with a K or a C?
Do you need a bathroom break, April? I'm sure your agency would let you off to go do whatever nasty business you need to do. I have not seen these people before.
Yeah, no, April's only fulfilled 128 minutes of her mandatory autograph session. She can have a 10-minute bathroom break at the 3-hour mark.
10 minutes isn't going to be enough to lay this massive log. What monsters are they supposed to be? I think they're parasites.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's not talk about it anymore. Bathroom habits aren't something an idol should discuss in front of her fans.
Do not be a prude, April. Shitting is natural. If you cannot hold it, roll down your stockings and do what you must. Yeah, I bet you could rig up some kind of pipe from your chair to the bathroom so you don't stink up the place.
Absolutely not.
Yikes, this dump is at DEF CON 2. I can't hold it back much longer. Hope y'all brought your raincoats. April, I am a child. I have the sense of humor of a child. April looks like she's either going to die or kill everyone else in the room. Be a good friend and think of a way to let her take a poop without breaking her contract. Alright, just move the autograph signing to the bathroom. It's okay. You've run some brand analysis, and this will make April more personable and relatable. Offer to go to the bathroom on April's behalf. I don't know how that would work, and that's kind of why I want to do it. Thoughts from the chat? I'll give you a minute. If you're split, we flip a coin. Actually, no, I think I've been saying first person to tell me what to do, I'll do it. Number 2? Ha! I see what you did there.
How does that help me, though?
You really want to poop, so you're... No thoughts, head full of mucus. That was your first thought, huh? You really want to poop, so your good friend Red has offered to poop for you. Where are we losing you?
Oh, you lost me at all of it. Do you understand how pooping works, Owen?
Do you, April? Do you?
That's the power of friendship.
Look, April, we'll always have your back. If you can't achieve your dreams alone, we'll achieve them for you with the power of friendship. It's easier this way, or we revisit the plan to run a pipe through from your chair to the bathroom.
Okay, tell me where that's planned that doesn't involve me pooping in front of my fans.
Well, you will be pooping, but you'll poop vicariously through Red. You have a wicked headache, cold, potential ear infection, and no insurance to do that. God damn, Cozy. I am sorry. That is rough. I feel like I am probably doing nothing to help with that situation right now, doing this. Wait, is this not literal? I assumed Red was using some sort of bowel switcheroo spell. Maybe. I chose to trust in the power of friendship between April and Red. When you have faith, you don't ask follow-up questions. Oof. Whatever we do, we'd better do it quick. That double bean burrito's coming for revenge.
Gotta go.
Bye, Red. Go to the bathroom because that will undoubtedly help me somehow. Thanks a million.
And so you take a shit as a favor to a friend. You know what? It works. But we won't describe how it worked because it would go even beyond the toilet humor trigger warning, so what if we skip that part? Either way, you gain 2 charm for having your friends back, but you lose 2 smarts. I mean, well, yeah, we would lose 2 smarts from that particular train of logic. Alright, let's get some fresh air.
Someone get me food.
Oh, I want food too. Alright. It's tough for Cece, who has to listen to me gag with their emetophobia. Is that what it's called when you can't hear, like, pukey stuff? Didn't know the name. I know everything's got a name, but yeah. All right, where am I going? Sit with these people? Sit with these people? Sit with these people? What is... Hang on. There's two options where I can just sit by myself. You love Zoe? We haven't seen much of Zoe. I don't want to sit next to Liam, but yeah, I'm a Zoe fan too. Did you hear we're having issues with our only barely working car? I don't know that I've heard specifically, but it sounds par for the course. I hate to say that. That's the word for it. All right, we're gonna go. Oh no, Jude and Zoe. Ooh, I would love to get spicy with Zoe. You and Zoe go out to a fancy restaurant. You decide to do the romantic cliche and split a milkshake with 2 straws. You two can do that cute thing where you look into each other's eyes while you drink. Zoe thanks you for the milkshake and then uses the second straw to drink with her leg mouth as well. Huh. But this gives you an unexpected good view of her butt, so you're not going to complain. You called into work yesterday.
Another awesome idea.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that those things are going on. Hopefully they get resolved. Have you tried, like I said, burn some sage, talk to a priest, get whatever curse you got going on gone? Because I think it would help. Alright, time to take a break from your real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Go for it. Ooh, okay. I selected these randomly, so they're going to be random here as well. Why is my... Oh my god. I swear to god, my phone has, like, been fucking up lately. Alright, number 2. What's something that stirs fear in your soul? Math. Okay. What's something you do to impress everyone at your wedding? Compliment everyone's hat. And oh, I guess that was it. Okay. I guess those sections are pretty short. I was like, those first couple sections took a while.
Set this con on fire.
Only one of those is scary as math. Ah, I see. You know, we can keep going for charm. That was the merch hall, I believe. Let's max out our charm. We'll get anyone. God, it's still... Am I lagging? No, it says that I'm not, but... Guess we'll find out as we keep going. Alright, walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. There's a leak in the engine. It's caused issues with the electrical, probably by grace of contamination in the connectors. They cannot fix the leak until we fix the electrical, which will not stay fixed if the issue is due to the oil leak getting stuff dirty. Jesus. It's always something, and it's always complicated. Is what I've learned, that anytime you tell me anything about what's happening with your car. Like, I'm not trying to make fun. It's like, it can never be something as simple as there was a nail in my tire and we patched it. Like... Vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. Spitting skills giving charm feels weird. Afterwards, you, Nico, April, and Zoe head over to work your super kawaii shifts at the pop-up maid cafe. Look! Owen just walked in. So this is the maid cafe. I thought it would be cleaner. Welcome home, princess, or would you prefer to be called master? Gender is a prison from which I have escaped. I would most like you to address me as your overlord. So you see, got a stick stuck in the Jeep tire before it went all the way down. This isn't even the Jeep. We haven't tried to fix her yet. God, you guys got, like... Anytime you bring up your car, it's like... It's new lore for the ongoing saga. Preach! Follow me, my overlord. I'll show you to your seat. Hooray! Everything's going pretty smoothly for once. Oh wait, no. Looks like Owen's gotten drunk on power.
Job, idiots.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You call that a Sugoi happy morning dance? I'm not happy at all. Do it better this time. Yes, my overlord from the top girls.
Here's your over-ice, my overlord. Let's say the magic word together, Moi Moi Kyun.
I'm butchering all of this. Was that spell supposed to make this dry, unseasoned omelet appetizing? Because it did not work. I drove this car on and off for 3 years with no issue. Yeah, no, it is CC. I mean, I'm gonna throw this out where we could, like, just get a ton of holy water, throw it in a kiddie pool, and just drop them in it. Maybe that would do something. I don't know. 2 weeks after CC started to drive, the issues started. Yeah, man. Your wife's cursed. It's, you know? Bring me a medium rare prime rib steak and a chalice of orc's blood to drink.
We don't serve that here.
What you serve right now is me. Bring me a steak or I shall order someone to bring your corpse home to your mother. The universe doesn't want me leaving the house. You know what, that's fair. If the universe doesn't want you leaving the house, it doesn't want you leaving the house. Hey, I can't help but notice that Omen's being a bit much. They're being the fucking worst. I'd kill them if I thought I could get the bloodstains out of this apron.
Kawaii.
Is there something we can do about this? I don't know how many more Sugoi Happy Morning twerks I have left in me. That'd be for the best. If Omen ever wants to redeem themselves, and besides, they totally deserve some payback. How can you end their reign of terror? Alright. Maids have been subservient for too long. Call the maids to arms, ignite the hearts of your comrades, and start the long overdue maid revolution. Maid problems call for maid solutions. Tell Omen that if they keep being a problem, they'll be having lunch in the cafe's Iron Maiden. Alright, Iron Maiden or People's Revolution? Number 1? Alright. Vive la revolution! You three gather the rest of the maids in the kitchen. Comrades, we can't endure the horrible treatment from the masters and the princes and the princesses any longer. It's time to show those fuckers who's boss. Behead them all, garnish the omerice with their blood, show no mercy.
Now let's get out of there and make this the most Moi Moi Kyun revolution ever.
All of the maids are on board for a revolution. Lots of them have knives and rifles around, already tucked in their garters. This must have been a long time coming. What the? Why are the maids killing the patrons instead of bringing me my steak? I thought the entertainment came after the meal. Down with the masters. Give this one to the guillotine. But we don't have a... Oh, never mind. Where'd we get a guillotine?
Never doubt what a determined maid can fit in her purse, Nico.
Stop this nonsense.
Do not behead me. I am very attached to my head. I thought we were friends. Hey, Chibs. How's it going? We're in the middle of a workers' revolution in the maid cafe. How's your day? How's your day been? Friends don't make friends. Do Sugoi Happy Morning dance over and over. That routine is very hard on the knees. Fine, I'll be nicer from now on. Now let me out of the guillotine.
Sure about that?
Are you really gonna be nice, or are you just saying so because we're threatening to kill you? It can be both. Just let me out. Feeling bleh? Yeah. I had to grab this because I forgot that this was on your computer. But I got all the DLC, so eventually I can start playing as other characters and stuff. So that's fun. Victory! You, Zoe, Nico, April, and the other maids cheer to celebrate executing a glorious revolution and several shitty patrons. I mislike interpreting the nice moment, but I am still waiting on my food.
Don't push out.
You gain 2 charm for inciting a revolution, but lose 2 boldness for sparing Omen. They may be your friend, but let's be real. They totally deserve that beheading.
On fire, baby.
Yeah. Sorry, woo-wee, you have autocorrect. Yeah, keep typing. It'll figure itself out eventually. Or it won't, and I will be completely confused by everything you're saying, which is kind of funny, but, you know. Okay, I think right now we're loading up on Charm, even though, someone let me know in the comments if we ever figure out what I have to do to get someone to actually like me and get to the end, because I feel like every time we play this, which is not a lot yet, we've always failed to get a date for the end. So, yeah. So right now we got some Charm. We had some smarts, a little bit of boldness, and our creativity and fun are dropping, which feels bad because we did try to get with Zoe a little bit at the thing. So I'm wondering if we're going to need some creativity, which I think is the hotel, because that was the one thing we didn't really get. You chill in your hotel room and decide to browse the room's service list. Wow, they have all sorts of kinds. 6-pack of beers, lots of shoelaces, even the very concept of creativity. It has to be a stats. Yeah, it has to do with stats, but I've never been clear on it, and some people are not really good at updating the wikis and stuff for some of the later games. So I don't entirely know. Also, I haven't looked recently, so. That last one is expensive, but some money isn't a stat. But since money isn't a stat anymore, it'd be a net gain stat-wise. Okay. New concept. We combined the resource management of Monster Road Trip with the old school stat date mechanics of this game by adding a money stat, but it costs money to do anything, just like a real con. Alright, now you're waiting in line to get into the con, but there's some commotion up ahead, and for once, it's not your fault! Sorry, but you can't enter the con with a weapon. Come on, just let me bring it in, it's part of my cosplay.
That's fair, partner. We've let in people with swords and axes and stuff. Why is this different?
I'm pretty sure there's a difference between a rubber sword and an AK-47.
Okay, so it's a dangerous weapon and it's cosplay. Which one overrides the other?
Guys, this is obvious. A Schrodinger's cosplay weapon situation. It's impossible to know if this is a weapon or a cosplay unless or until it's used for violence.
Then we shan't know until we test it. Open fire! By the way, Chippy, meet new Liam. It's kinda nuts.
Are you kidding me?
Of course not. This is for science, Liam. You, who are so obsessed with logic and empirical facts, cannot turn your back on this experiment.
Woof! This nerd stuff makes my head hurt.
All of you... Okay, his voice does not match the one that I gave him so long ago. But I'm gonna stick with it. All of you make my head hurt. As much as you'd love to discuss this all day, you have a con to attend. Convince the guards to move this gunman along so you can get in. Alright. We're going to dress the gun up as a kawaii knife. It will be undeniable that it's cosplay, first and foremost. They say no risk, no reward. So is it really bad to allow a gun into the con just because it sounds incredibly risky? Is he just a centaur or a vampire centaur? I mean, I don't think it's fair to assume that his cosplay is a vampire centaur necessarily, because I think he's just a vampire in general. That doesn't necessarily have to do with what he's going to be doing. So I would just say centaur. But if he decides to say vampire centaur, absolutely. The bow tie's giving me Chippendale's Dancer, though. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that. Alright, first person to tell me what to do. I do it. A little bit, that's not an answer. The lag kills it whenever I'm trying to figure out what to do. Those are chipmunks, not centaurs. I hear where you're coming from, CC, but you gotta tell me what to do first. Number one? Okay, thank you. Fuck yeah, this is my jam, but I've never tried to make a gun sexy before. Begin by applying lip gloss to the nozzle. It will elicit thoughts of smooching and fellatio. Oh, I've got a sexy bra in my purse. Can we use that? One can always use a sexy bra. Attach it to the trigger guard to evoke the imagery of, what is the term? Big booba? That's not gonna work on... I stand corrected. It's perfect. Show the guards. You lay the rifle at the guard's feet like bait in a bear trap. Yep, this settles it. This gun is clearly being used for horny cosplay purposes.
Yeah, wow. Is it weird that I'm attracted to it?
I mean, I gotta admit, guns already make me a bit hard, but a gun and sexy lingerie makes me 100% hard. I respect that. The love between an officer and his gun is a beautiful thing. Go to her, partner. The demon cop starts hardcore making out with the AK-47.
Wow, he's really deep-throating the muzzle, huh? Indeed, it's hard to watch.
I need to rid myself of this memory immediately. How expensive are lobotomies these days? You all sneak into the con, and while everyone's distracted, gaining 2 creativity for waifu-ifying the gun, but losing 2 boldness.
Let's go.
Yeah, it sounds par for the course for us on some level. I do think... let's see here. I don't know. What do we think Zoe might want? Excuse me. Ooh. I don't know that she would necessarily need both. I feel like creativity, but we're losing that a little bit. Which one was creativity? We already did that in the hotel lobby. Zoe needs 12 creativity, 7 charm, and 9 hearts. All right, well we're already part way there. Well, we got more than enough charm. God, we're gonna really need to get some of that creativity going. Main stage is smarts. This is fun. We can get some fun, maybe. Maybe boldness. I like being bold. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable! You decide to solve this conflict with the traditional way, a knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. Gain 2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all, and because I'm kind of scared of you. Some diehard Liam Prom readers have organized an unofficial meetup in the lobby. Zoe's so flattered that she decided you all should crash it.
Cutie reporting for duty.
That's adorable. And yeah. Chibi, we were talking earlier about, like, we should all, like, dress up either as characters cosplaying other characters at a convention or something like that. I don't know if you got any interest in that. Hey everybody, I just wanted to thank you all for showing so much love for my little fanfic. It means a lot to me.
The goddess speaks. It is an honor to worship your holy works, Zoe. A most divine honor.
You know, I think I'm finally beginning to understand the appeal of this fandom thing. If I had known the extent to which it allowed Zoe to control her minions, I would have gotten on board a long time ago. But I don't control my fans. They're just really, really into the silly stories I wrote. I see, you used a written spell to make them do your bidding. That is smart. April, help me out here.
Let me put it this way. Zoe could convince her fans to do, I don't know, murder somebody on her behalf with 0 chance of it ever getting traced back to her. But she chooses not to. Make sense?
Well, I do not care if Zoe shirks the powers available to her. I want to make the fandom do a thing. Yeah, we need to make a plan and commit. Yeah, I would love to do it too. We can never plan anything, though. That's the problem. Please?
Okay, fine. Just don't make them do anything too fucked up, alright?
Never mind. I don't like the looks on your faces. Red, what do you want to make the fandom do? Alright. If we all work together, we can devalue the euro. Stand on top of each other and build a huge fandom pyramid to see if you all can finally fulfill your dream of touching the sky. Alright, first person to say something. On a personal level, I feel like the global economy might have been destabilized enough recently. Okay, Chibi. Going for number 2. We're making a pyramid.
Yes, let us conquer the sky. I will crush that blue bitch beneath my feet. Beneath my feet.
Does she know she can't touch the sky?
Shh, she's finally interested in something that doesn't involve murder. Fuck the naysayers, you're too busy helping Omen and the Liam Prom fans build the coolest, tallest monster pyramid ever seen. Cece, what's your problem with Europe? 30 minutes later.
They're never gonna give up, are they? Can't you, like, make the sky solid or something?
Sorry, but
Doubt it. My powers aren't what they used to be before I joined mortal kind. Quiet down there, we are trying to accomplish something grand here. And you were so close to greatness, but then someone at the base of the pyramid rudely breaks their ankle, and the whole thing comes tumbling down. Ah.
Ouch, you alive, Omen? Can you feel me going through your pockets?
I am spectacular. I did it. I felt the sky in my fingers.
What? That's impossible. You can't touch the sky, you silly goose.
Maybe you cannot, but not even the elusive sky is safe from the undefeatable Omen. You're American. I'm obligated to say fuck anywhere that isn't America. You know what? Fair point.
What's she talking about? Is there really a sort of roof or dome in the sky?
I'm sure Omen just imagined it.
Should we check?
Nah, some things are better left unknown. Owen makes the fans buy her hot dogs to celebrate her magnificent triumph. She even gives you one. It tastes like creativity with a hint of smart. All right, that was a good call. Our creativity's getting back up. We almost got enough for Zoe, and we got plenty of time left in the game to hopefully get exactly where we need to go. All right, main stage, that's smart. Let's go to the community zone, have a little fun. You sit down and play a really complicated European board. Oh, hey, CC said it. We gotta say fuck Europe. I'm sorry to anyone watching in Europe. You're definitely not watching in Europe. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass. Seasons change. Cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did get to read off the manual was too fun. You later exhaust yourself helping Omen and Doug set up chairs for the Liam Prom fan meetup. Weren't we? We were just at that. Is this a storyline? Do they have storylines? They have storylines, but like, do they have storylines? At least you get a free invite to the event out there. Most divine Zoe, we are honored to gather in celebration of your glorious, sexy literature.
Hey fam, I appreciate you coming out.
And the esteemed prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom. I'm not gonna do what Envy did with the voice because I think it's gonna be too much for me at a certain point. I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stans in person. Prophet Doug, we beseech your wisdom on how to show our devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Shall we sacrifice a goat? Perhaps one with a man bun to be most on theme. Yes, spill the blood of the Liam goat. No, this room is carpeted.
Go eat some refreshments and talk about which Liams are tops and which are bottoms. That'll bring me the most pleasure.
It's an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself to the snack table.
I fucking love this.
Zoe, 10 plus creativity, 12 plus... Okay, so this is just for everybody. Liam requires smarts, creativity. April, creativity, fun. Omen, boldness, and smarts. All stats, 7 on Doug. Any one stat, 22 plus. Okay. Oh, Nico is all stats, and then Doug... Yeah, I would... That's not formatted very well in the chat, but that's okay. That's good information, and if we play multiple things this time around, we will probably employ that. I think you sent it twice. Zoe, I finally see the appeal of the fanfiction thing. You never told me it garnered such strong following of minions.
They're not minions, Omen, they're fans. I don't order them around. I just turn them on with my writing.
What's the point of that? Surely you indulge them at least some recreational torture. You looked up Vicky's cosplay. Which one is it? What do they do? It's going on the list. I found an actual guy. You know what? We can play Vicky next because I feel like we're gonna have enough time to do like maybe multiple runs, maybe one other run after this. So, yeah. Surely you indulge them in at least some recreational torture. She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe. She hangs you all off cliffs, Zoe, you mad lass. I knew you still had some evil in you. Damn, there's gotta be a way to make Owen understand what being in a fandom's all about. Red, help us. Alright. When you're in a fandom, no one asks you why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite characters touching butts. They ask when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse. If you ever needed to. For some reason. Alright. I think the first one feels a little more on the creative side, but again, leave it up to you guys as far as what I'm doing next. Just type 1 or 2. 1? Okay.
What?
I do not follow. Well, don't you have some characters you really like? Like, really like? Yeah, you know, characters you could think about for hours. When I was young, I marveled at the heroic feats of warriors of legend. You need fun now? I thought we said that Zoe was creativity and charm. Nope, looking like creativity. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. When I was young, I marveled at the warriors of legend. Like Brachus of the Blood Spear or Astaphax, Scourge of the Astral Realm, the people would gather, raise their drinks in pride, and sing of the warriors' heroic deeds around the fire. It was a magnificent time. Oh, well, a fandom's pretty much just like that, but we gather on Discord and AO4 instead. I do like Discord on principle, but what are these 4 A's of which you speak? It's a fanfiction archive. Let me search it for you. Brachus of the Blood Spear and Astaphax. Is that with an X? Right. Of the Astral Realm. Here, there's 78 results. That's what it said on the wiki, but the in-depth guide says otherwise. Okay, great. So everyone's inconsistent on saying what we need. So generally, we're thinking charm, fun, and creativity. Just keep them all like relatively up. Huh? These are like epics. Pretty much, you can check the tags to see if you might be interested in the stories. Like this one. Plunging his blood spear into my heart. Brachus Astaphax. Enemies to lovers, only one bed, butt stuff. I have always wondered what it would be like to feel Astaphax's rear in my hand. Apparently dozens of other people wondered the same thing, and now you can share that passion. See, Omen? Our fandom's cool or what? Shut up, I'm reading. 3 hours later, Omen seems more convinced on this whole fandom thing. Progress. You gain 2 creativity and 2 blows. Alright, we got the creativity. If we need charm, we got it. Now we gotta find ourselves some fun. But first, we gotta get this going. Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. Alright. Now, these ones, I've been kind of doing random, so we're just going to go random, rolling a d4. Number 3, why did you choose your current career? They gave away a cool t-shirt if you joined. Okay, creativity up. That fun went down. That sucks. And let's see, number 4. You hope you never go to prison because of this. Stealing someone else's poop. God, we have done a lot of poop today, it feels like. Nope, the fun went up. Alright. Let's go. Alright. I think we're almost there. We're going to keep trying to get the fun creativity up, I think. But, yeah, I think we might be good. We just need more hearts. We will probably get soon with Zoe. Okay. I don't know that we need the merch hall. So, fun would be the community zone. So let's get that up. Then we'll get up the creativity again. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had some fun. Okay. A while later, Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. You can't wait for a sneak preview of the fanfic Queen's Laser. Okay, we're definitely on a route. We're definitely on a special route. On the first time that I played this on this computer. Oh. So the idea is that after Space Lord Zortath gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at Walfart. Yeah, it just got...
It'll be a true reverse isekai.
Greetings, minions.
Hello, friends. I see you are also patrons of what I've come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice. Did they not have coffee back in your day? No, they did. I just prefer my name for it. What are you working on?
Red's helping me with a new fanfic. It's about a powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society.
Fascinating.
Oh my. I found that deeply fascinating for some reason that are not... for reasons that are not worth examining. What is the plot progression? How does this former overlord adapt to their strange new world?
I'm not sure yet. We're still in the early planning stages.
Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority of the taxicab over the vastly superior locomotive? Do they conquer the intellectually barren wasteland of social media, or do they succumb to its insidious brain rot? And, are they successful in their pursuit of happiness?
Red's here to help me answer those kinds of questions. Do you want to help us brainstorm?
No, thank you. Creativity is not my strong suit. I would rather listen to Red's ideas and harshly judge them. You heard the scary overlord. Pitch a plot for Zoe's new reverse isekai fic. Okay, this seems interesting. The villain gets the one legendary artifact that didn't exist in his realm: therapy. The villain realizes this new world would feel way less confusing and threatening if he rode a big, menacing excavator everywhere he goes. Alright, I feel like the second one is definitely a boldness thing and leans far more in the Omen direction, and I think the therapy thing definitely works for Zoe. If you agree, tell me one. The tension of waiting for the chat to catch up. One it is. Huh, and what is therapy, exactly?
I've never done it myself, but I think it's what people do when they have mental problems that require professional help.
Oh, like hiring a plumber?
Yeah, that's it, I think. Therapists are basically plumbers for your brain.
Interesting. My brain has historically been clogged with bad thoughts like a shit-filled toilet. What sort of instrument do therapists use to excavate these mental clogs?
I think they just talk to you about your feelings. Sometimes the therapist makes the patient describe blobby, abstract art. For some reason, it usually makes them talk about their shitty dads.
How dull.
How tedious. People pay for that kind of treatment.
Yeah, weird, right? Maybe they just want the therapist to prescribe them with drugs.
Oh, like heroin? I had wondered why modern science disavowed such an effective cough suppressant.
Nah, not heroin. They prescribe exclusive designer drugs like Xanax and Zoloft.
Whoa, those drugs must be quite strong. They sound as if they were named after ancient wizards. I do like that of like if you're trying to come up with a name for like your next wizard character, just choose some random prescription medication.
Yeah, modern medicine might as well be wizardry to me.
Thank you for this information. I may look into hiring a brain plumber myself.
Go for it, girl.
Well, there's no denying that Omen needs therapy, so you're gonna call this misinformation dump an unconditional win. You gain 2 charm, lose boldness. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We didn't need boldness.
Here comes the MVP.
Yeah. All right, so we got some fun. We need a little more creativity. That means back to the hotel outdoors, right? Right? Yes? I think so. We'll have another chance if I screw it up. Chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in. He runs around while yelling, "I am the rat! I am the rat! Look at me, the rat!" And then he leaves as confusingly as he came. You call reception to complain. Ah, yes, that. It happens. Apologies, man. We can compensate you with creativity. Fuck it, you'll take it. Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. Hello, ladies. You look like you needed some company.
Shut up.
Why would you think that? We are keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something?
The short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us.
Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in? Home. They like going home. Cece, you just said me, and I'm not sure what that is too right now. I'm assuming all the girls who are like, we're not interested. No, thank you. Oh, you're already inviting me back to your place? I'm in. You are propositioning intercourse before you even know her name. Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day. Yeah, how long ago was that? I love me a MILF.
But no.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now. Also, way out of your league.
You're all 4 people simultaneously in your own head? I mean, you know, we just talked about therapy. There's prescriptions for this. Ah, but you make an exception for me, right? I'm a catch. Yeah, catch like syphilis. I have something you can catch, these fucking hands. You want to play hard to get, huh? That's okay. A predator loves the... Okay, well, this is the first true statement he's had. He's a predator.
Someone give me a knife.
I will show you predation. Someone had... Okay, you already said it. No, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for this sleazeball. I'm sure Red can get rid of him. Red, right, Red? You sure can, and you can do it in the funniest way possible. Alright, this is the perfect time to use that trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happened. You just need to trick this dude into standing on it. Call this Casanova's grandma and see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, you know he might. Let's check. I'm kind of feeling 1 myself, because it feels kind of creative. I'm trying to think of what grandma would be. Is that bold? Let me know. 1? Oh, that was actually a lot faster. Okay. Wait, you installed a trapdoor in a bar? I thought you said you installed one in the con center. I installed several trapdoors in the weeks leading up to the con. Okay, see, this is someone who's prepared. There's 1 here, 2 in the main lobby, 1 in the bathroom stall, 1 on the main stage, and 1 in the elevator, and at least 1 more, but I forget where I put it. Damn, Red, you can't say that your trapdoor technique is half-assed. I think this goes beyond even full-assed. This is like double-assed. My god, we're caked up with trapdoors. Double-ass. What are you cuties whispering about? Are you fighting over which one of you gets to take me first? Because I'm all for an orgy. Actually, we were thinking about how much hotter you'd look if you stood over there. Oh, really? Right here? No, like 2 feet more to the left? Here? No, now you're too far to the left. Stand on top of that unrelated square cut onto the floor. Yep, that's perfect. Let her rip, Red. You pull the huge lever that you're surprised nobody asked about earlier. The annoying flirt falls deep into the earth. Ow! I think I broke all my bones! Except my boner, that is. I swear, you can try to kill some of these guys and they still won't take a hint. So true. Gain 2 smarts for having... Oh, well, alright. Well, we got a lot of charm. It's okay.
Let's set this con on fire.
Let's not do that literally now. Okay, let's... Alright. Main stage is smarts. Merch hall's charm. Lobby... That's the boldness. Well, I guess we can up our boldness a little bit and then see what comes after. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede. Trying not to panic, you remember that what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. You still gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Alright. You're hanging around the lobby with Zoe and April when you're given the uniquely horrible honor of being targeted by an annoying streamer. I'm not screaming like this guy like we did before. Yo, 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 it's your boy Riz. I'm here with the internet sweetheart. The internet sweetheart who got honkers for days, April 1st. Beep, 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 beep. So get this, April, I'm an aspiring clown fucker. What's a guy gotta do? Man, we're just going on a theme with this, I think. What's a guy gotta do to get in your cotton candy panties? Ugh, this dude's got a major ick vibes, right? It's not just me. Don't be silly, Riz has my total trust and millions of subscribers, so... He's a sentient fart, Zoe, please save me. Yeah, nah, this is over. Why don't you go and stick your camera up your ass, bub? Okay, an ass stream would get good engagement. The streamer sticks his phone into the seat of his jeans and accidentally films Omen stabbing someone to death behind you all. Die, motherfucker! Die of my boredom!
I don't think stabbing a stranger is great for Omen's redemption arc.
Maybe she's stabbing them for a good reason. They could be a criminal or someone who talks on speakerphone in public.
Either way, stabbing is illegal, right? So it's probably not a good look to be doing it on a live stream.
Ah, true that. So, April, what do you have to say about your allegations that you're friends with a psychotic murderer?
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, she said it better than I was gonna. Omen's gonna get arrested and April's reputation will be ruined. Both equally big emergencies. Do something to save their asses. Alright. Call out. Is this the line for renowned conceptual artist Omen's latest work? Getting stabbed? The artistic experience? That definitely sounds like creativity. Dilute blame. Stab someone else and yell, "Stab party!" That feels like boldness. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with whatever you guys say I need to go with. So, 1 or 2. Or say A or B. I remember there was like a thing, I don't know if they fixed that. Do you guys remember when there was a bunch of people who were like on a Markiplier stream and he was being like, hey, tell me which way to go. It was like, go left or right or 1 or 2. And like they did a thing and so many people were doing it that they thought they were spamming the chat. And as a result, a lot of people got like locked out of their Google accounts. So I'm hoping me having you guys say like, oh, do 1 or 2 or so. We'll mix it up a little bit here and there. Say 1 or 2, A or B, up or down. We'll just keep mixing it up. But for now, it says 1. Hey, what's the big idea? I was in line to get stabbed first. What the fuck are you talking about? Call an ambulance. What line, you ask? Why, the line to be stabbed by Omen, of course. She's the hottest, bloodthirstiest conceptual artist ever. This modern era is so strange, but okay. She stabs you in the stomach. Artistically. Stop crying. The pain is part of the art.
Wow.
Oh, I get it. Red's doing this to clear Omen's name. Soon the power of mob mentality makes all the passersby want to be part of the performance. They line up to get stabbed by Omen. Yuck, I'm out of here before I get someone's blood on my new Yeezys.
This is the most glorious day of my life.
Yep, she said it.
Wowee, you're a trendsetter, Omen. Boo-hoo! Why doesn't anyone line up to get stabbed by me?
I mean, if you offered it, they probably would. Do not despair, April. I invite you to collaborate with me on one stabbing. It is all in the name of art.
Okay, Lee.
It all worked out. You think as you calmly pass out from blood loss, you lose. Fuck. I need that fun, but I got creativity. I have enough creativity. I need some fun.
Here comes the MVP.
Where I got my fun stuff. Main stage or merch hall? Screw it. We got charm to spare. Let's have enough. Alright, our phone's dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one. We feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh face on the charger. Sold! You gain 2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's Yowie art stand. Hopefully, he offers a friends and family discount. The 3 of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. You good, buddy? Yes, I am good. I might even be too good. I was doing some warm-up sketches trying to capture men in the throes of glorious passion when I drew this.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. What is the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen. I know. Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought your yaoi hobby was stupid. Secretly, you told me twice just yesterday. Whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Are you selling this one? Name your price. I'll give you anything. I'll give you $5. Wait, account for inflation. I will give you $5,000. Sorry. I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. True. So what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus? Draw some underwear on it. The world is not ready. Eat it to consume its raw power. I feel like we're gonna lose fun if we pick number 1. Just a thought, but again, up to you guys what happens. A or B? Wanna see what happens? Wanna see what happens? What are you guys going to pick? A? Alright.
You sure about that?
I don't know, is Liam capable of containing such big dick energy? Of course I am. I made this cock. I can just as easily unmake it. Then you must try, because quite frankly, I am already considering stabbing you in your sleep and stealing your immaculate cock for myself. Yikes, this better be the best damn underwear you've ever drawn, Liam. Your life is at stake. Or, you know, Omen could decide not to stab me. Have you met Omen? This isn't a matter of if, but when. Okay, let me focus. What would be powerful enough to contain this cock? Boxers? Briefs? Lingerie? No, it's not that simple. I've got it! He starts drawing frantically. 20 minutes later, he shows you all the finished product. What the fuck is that? His name is Shrek. He's a powerful ogre. I've designed a thong in his likeness. I see. The Shrek is a mighty warrior guarding the prison of the forbidden cock. This is a fanfiction somewhere. I know it. Goodbye, beautiful cock. I'll miss you, but at least I have Shrek's comforting presence in these trying times. You all stare at the beautiful Shrek thong. Only you four will ever know what hides an even more beautiful drawing, one that no one else will ever see. This secret has forged a lifelong bond in all of you. You gain 2 creativity, lose 2 ball. Okay, so we didn't lose fun on that. That's good. That's good, that's good. Alright, alright. Time to...
Sit the hardest.
Where can you sit the hardest? I'll tell you where we're going to sit the hardest. We're going to get over here with Zoe again. Ooh, what are we talking about? All about Liam Prom, the SpookyCon friend group, finding success as a creator. Tough calls. Should I make it random or Shrek is love? Definitely. Should I pick randomly or you guys have something in mind? I'm kind of leaning toward maybe this. I feel like she might want to talk about that if you want to get into it, but I don't know. I'm out of tea. And with number 3? Okay. It's been a ride. Of course, there's a lot of upsides, which are all the ones you can imagine. It's affirming to see... She doesn't want to only talk about Liam... Yeah, of course she doesn't only want to talk about Liam Prom. It's affirming to see how many... oh my god, I am losing it now. It's affirming to see so many people connect with what you create, that's for sure. Writing fanfics for a small, dedicated audience was super fun too, but I can't complain about having a much more sizable fan base. Imagine Liam Prom has opened you, and we're talking about Liam Prom again. New experience as a creator. It has. Now I see lots of fans craving a new chapter, writing pages on pages of theories, shipping their favorite Liams. I personally shipped Catboy Maid Liam and Buff Liam. Oh, a bit of a crack ship. I like that. But yeah, now I receive much more input, much more praise, much more opportunities. That makes me so happy for you. Thanks. There's still some downsides though. So many people feel connected to Liam Prom now. It gives me a sort of responsibility. For instance, how could I work on new, weird, silly ideas when the logical thing is to keep expanding this beloved and profitable thing I created? You would prefer not to work on Liam Prom? Nah, I love spending time with my Academy of Dumb Adorable Liams. It's just that it gets a bit more complicated. You start at, what is the thing I really want to do? But the bigger you grow, the more variables chain you. What's smartest? What's most responsible? What's most profitable? Ugh, look at me, complaining about, let me check my notes. finding success with a project I'm actually quite passionate about. Nah, Zoe, it's hella valid to feel stressed. Thanks. Zoe and you spend the next few hours decompressing by watching a chill, cute girls doing cute things kind of anime. It proves to be a balm for your soul. Not a particular fan, but if that worked for you, that worked for you. Alright.
Ooh, another awesome idea.
Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? I got my thing up. Alright, now's a chance to finally brainstorm the thing. Alright, what's the best way to combat a hangover? It's looking like holding a heavy object between your butt cheeks. And, ooh, that worked out. If you were in a band, what would you name it? Anal Beads Sexy Deadly Whiplash. Okay, you know what? I think this put us in the perfect place that we can be for getting Zoe. Who will be your con love? Ask Zoe to the con after party? Yes. Hopefully. Hopefully, 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 hopefully. Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Punching Harder. Punching Harder is a comic about a dangerous world infested with math. Only a group known as the Slayers of Math can keep them at bay, but in order to join their ranks, you must prove your worth by passing a ruthless test, winning a fighting tournament. The first part of the test challenges the young warriors to compliment everyone's hats. The second part of the test, a fighting tournament. It's always a fighting tournament. Duh! Our brave hero, Damien, dreams of joining their ranks. All the odds are stacked against... odds. Math. I see what they did there. All the odds are stacked against him, but he'll do his best, for he has a strong reason to join. He'll get a cool t-shirt if he joins. Okay, that is a pretty Damien thing to join a thing for. There's also a Ravi, Damien's rival. She's cool and aloof, but her mysterious demeanor hides a dark past she carries in silence. She's the infamous poop thief. Ugh, okay. In order to join, they will train under the tutelage of Coach, a powerful old man who's retired from the organization years ago. Against all odds, he'll awaken the two warriors' dormant potential via the most unorthodox training, holding a heavy object between their butt cheeks. Yep. Will they pass the exam? Will they join the Slayers of Math? Buy the fucking comic to find out! After they both managed to compliment everyone's hats, who would have predicted that Damien and Ravi would face each other at the tournament's finale? I mean, just the audience. Looks like you'll get a taste of my secret technique, Anal Beads Sexy Deadly Whiplash! I may owe you after you saved my life when I was holding a heavy object between my butt cheeks, but I won't hold back, you fuckface. Alright, they fight! Rivals turned friends, friends turned opponents, Damien or Ravi, who will become a Slayer of Math? Tune in next week. You finally gather your courage and ask your tantalizing tentacled friend Zoe to go to the con after party with you. You want to go to the party with me? That's funny. Why? Because I actually wrote a one-off fanfic this morning where we went to the party. Okay, this is the first time we've succeeded! We were both cosplaying, and when the party was over, we came back here and took off our cosplays and... No spoilers allowed. Ooh, okay. How to win a con. We got a thing. The after party was fabulous. Blah, blah, blah. Zoe brought her notebook and showed you some new fanfic ideas she's been cooking up. Even the outlines of such magnificent erotica got you all hot and bothered. Zoe noticed, so she offered to take you out back and relieve your literary intrigue. Who knew reading could be so hands-on? Okay, aspiring artists. We got a thing. Okay, we got some. I know that we're starting from a lower spot because this was not Chibi's save file. This is a new one, but hey, you know what? I think that was good because we got the first. We got one. We've never done that before on this game. We've done plenty on the other ones. Con came to an end. 4 days. We've seen this. You went back to your lives. Years go by. Okay. I think we got time to do another route. I think we were talking Vicky. Cece, you're saying Vicky had a cute costume, so maybe we should, like, check hers out?
We were meant to trust each other.
I think I am... Yeah, I can't really, like, move this thing around to, like, make sure that I'm not covering up the... Hang on. I'm gonna move myself down here, because I probably won't be covering all the... And I do. Okay. We're just gonna move me around to, like, try not to hide people's credits. Alright. I'm turning this into a game now. Alright. I think we're okay. We're okay. Whoa! I do like these. The little song they put on the end of that. I think this is a good spot. Is that Vicky's thing? Is she a magical girl? You're welcome. Now they give me the skip button. Alright, unlocked a new plot line. You can now call Sawyer. You've unlocked a new outfit for Zoe. We unlocked 2 new comic genres. Alright, we got a lot there. Maybe with a little Harley mix. Okay. Oh, she's Kill la Kill with a little Harley mixed in. Okay. Well, we might as well get in there and do that again. Because we got a little bit of time. We can do 2 routes for this. Probably just going to do this. Oh, wait. No, no. No, no. Oh, no. Nope. I screwed that up. It automatically starts me on like, hey, you want to play with like 3 people? 2 people. No, it's just me. It's just me. I'm lonely. Alright. We did fantasy last time, so let's go lo-fi beats. It's gonna be a study session tonight. Alright, SpookyCon, yada 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 blah blah blah. Okay, we said Vicky. Their name will be Blue, whatever. I like that Zoe becomes the dev's self-insert mascot. It gives her way more depth. Let me ask you guys, who's your favorite, like, person from these? Like, character-wise, or, like, dateable or something? Well, I randomly pick our stuff. Alright, 9. Villain wins at the end. 8. Anime fashion. 3. Hugs. Choose your top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. Alright. Number 2. Number 1. And number 1. Okay. We weren't new. Time was challenge ourselves with goals of finding love. With your support, with the support of Zoe and Liam. Okay, we're back with Zoe and Liam. I don't know if that was like a coincidental, but NPC. I always liked Oz best. Not sure about dateables. Okay, I think I always got slotted as Brian usually whenever we played like 4-person.
I have too many ideas.
Oh, she's got so many ideas. All right. Ooh, okay. Options. Number 2, we're going romance. The fear of failure and all that sort of stuff. Let's begin.
I know the map by heart.
Ooh, okay. Alright. It kind of looks like we're starting in kind of the same place. Now, I'm wondering, because we have the option to call someone in, should we call in another person? Because I think that could be cool. I don't know what, like, the whole situation is with, like, that and, like... Oh, wait, I think I gotta move myself up again, because I think I was, like, in the middle here or something. Been bouncing all around the screen for this. So, yeah. I don't think it really matters where we go. You know what? Let's get smart. Game post-mortem dominoes. Again with the dominoes, this is recurring things. You call in and that becomes their route. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to try Sawyer then. Let's see what happens. You sit down and watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. Okay, well, we should have learned that before we ate all the pieces during Liam's D&D campaign. They have their own stat requirements, but they'll be in most of the events. Yeah, what? Cozy, you're smarter than me. What are the stat requirements? Afterwards, you, Omen, April, and Doug go to see an orchestra perform the score from Skyrim. All you need to do is find a place to sit. Hey, I found some empty seats. Let's sit here. Oh, sorry, but you can't. I'm actually saving that seat for my friend who's in the bathroom. You're saving this seat. Do you mean to imply that sitting in any other chair would be unsafe? No, saving seats is just a thing friends do for each other. It's fine. We can sit further down. Sorry, I'm saving those seats too, but for my other friends. They're also in the bathroom. Okay, no problem. What about these seats? Nope, I'm saving those for my friends and for my friend and his cousin, or maybe he said she was his fiance. They're in the bathroom, at any rate. Then they can view the concert from the toilets that they are so obsessed with. Give me a safe seat in which to park my ass or prepare to die.
No, Omen, you can't kill him.
Because I'm gonna murder him first, and then I'm gonna eat his guts. Okay, getting this guy to give up his seat quickly is becoming a life or death situation. Convince him to let you just give me the seat. All right, you sure you're already at the saving seat stage of friendship? Maybe this is a bit too much, and it'll make your friendship awkward. We're better friends than your friends. We have Lambos. Some of us have more than one. Sawyer's boldness at 11. So starting to... Oh, we have to have less than 11 boldness. So we're starting to... Okay, so we gotta rip up this boldness. Which means never going to the con floor. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, what are we feeling as far as this goes? A or B or, you know, what have you? Depending on what you're feeling. Sorry, got a text about something. We'll address that later. Do we want to undermine his relationship or try to convince him that we are his friends instead? That or I can flip a coin if you guys aren't necessarily sure what to do. CC requests one con floor visit for cosplay. Oh, okay, you know what? That's fair. We will do that. That will be our next thing, and we will never go there again, but... Then tearing up the bold stat. Yeah, we'll tear up that bold stat. It doesn't sound like we're undermine? Okay.
Really? I didn't know there were stages of friendship. Of course there are. Stage 1 is sending each other funny memes. Stage 2 is going out to eat together.
Stage 3 is finally sharing the deep stuff, like how your balloon kink might be tied to your mommy issues.
Anyways, seat saving is stage 4. Man, I didn't even think I'm at stage 1 yet. I haven't sent my friends any funny memes. Okay, are they really your friends then, man? I mean, come on, think about this for a second. I can help. I have a funny meme saved just in case I ever make a new friend. What are your friends' phone numbers? I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't even know their numbers or their names for that matter. Well, case solved then. It's still too soon for you to save seats for them. Gotcha. Thank goodness I ran into you all so you could set me straight. I'm gonna go find my friends and start at stage 0, telling them my name. He leaves, and you can finally sit and enjoy the concert with your friends. Hey, since it got brought up, are we at the saving seat stage in our friendship? Of course we are, silly goose. We know each other's names and everything.
Doug, it seemed if someone tried to take your seat, I would rip their heart out and eat it raw. Aw, thanks, guys. How sweet. You gain 2 charm for the magic of seat-saving level friendship, but lose 2 fun. Alright, that's fine.
New adventure.
Alright, CC, your wish. Your wish for time is thing. No, not the community zone. It's the lobby. Yes? The lobby? Lobby for cosplay, yes? Con floor. Is that community zone? Wait a minute. No, that'd be the lobby. Yeah. Okay. So, Cece, I'm assuming you want to do this? You think you're going to need like a bodysuit thing and then match the bodysuit to your makeup or vice versa, whichever is supposed to come first, I guess. You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, look, it's Blue! And they look at you and someone's going okay, we saw this previously. That's boldness, which we're going to have to destroy. Later, you're hanging out in the courtyard with your pals when you see a group of people smacking each other with foam weapons. It's a soft combat club.
Fucking love this.
Look, violence is happening. Can we join? I'm down to try it. Do you think they'd let me use a broadsword? I've always thought of myself as a broadsword guy. You'll need the broadest sword they have to defeat me. I'm taking you down. Nico and Doug take up their foam weapons, enter the arena, and start fighting. Doug swings at Nico, who falls dramatically to the ground. Wow, Doug, good swing. On one hand, I am moderately sad that Nico is dead now, as I had grown fond of them, but on the other hand, I am happy that you finally embraced violence. Nico stands up and laughs. You're a fool if you think that's enough to take me down. Wait, how the hell did Nico survive such a blow? Do they possess some immortal-like power they haven't disclosed so far? They're only foam weapons, Omen. Nobody's really getting hurt. What? That is a highly ineffective material for weapons. Who's the idiot blacksmith behind this joke?
That was epic.
Wow, Nico, that was fun and safe. Good match. Totally. Hey, Omen, Blue, we're down here. Wanna try? Of course. Come, Blue, let us show these weaklings a proper duel. Luckily, I always carry my own weapons, so I can easily avoid such blunders. What? Doug lends you the foam broadsword, which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen, as she's carrying what is absolutely a very real Morning Star. How the hell are you going to survive this? Alright, Souls-likes have taught you it's all about dodge, parry, roll. Since you aren't good at dodging or parrying, it's time to roll all around Omen. Maybe the trick for soft combat is those soft skills they taught you on your last job. Active listening, emotional intelligence, and time management. Alright, if we're burning boldness, I think it's number 2, personally. But, again, up to chat what you guys want to do. Two? Alright. I feel like I'm swaying your opinions, but you decided to start with using active listening to pick number 2, my lord. You decide to start with using active listening to understand what Omen is really trying to tell you with her battle cry. So when she says, "I'm gonna smash your skull in," you understand that what she actually means is, "I'm going to smash your skull in." Pretty sure we did 1 last time, so 2. Okay, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Omen, what I'm hearing is that you want to smash my skull in. Is that right? Yes, that's what I just said. Now raise your weapon and fight me. My emotional intelligence is sensing a lot of anger behind your desire to smash my skull in. Where do you think that comes from? You must have felt pretty powerless being trapped for a century like that. Could your bloodthirst be an attempt to regain control of your life? No. Omen swings her Morningstar towards you. You've only got one option left, time management. Luckily, managing time means you can freeze time and easily dodge all of her attacks.
Wow.
We should have started with that, I think. Wow, time management is way OP. Omen keeps attacking you, but with your awesome time management skills, you're able to dodge everything, and eventually she collapses from exhaustion. Why did I make my Morningstar so damn heavy? I'm hearing that you're tired, Omen. Is that right? Would you like some water or some orange slices? Fuck you. Despite Owen's rage, you're certain she must respect you now that you've bestowed her in bested her in soft combat. Gain 2 charm, and I lose 2 fun. Okay, all right. We should get our fun back, I think. Because that'd probably be... I don't know, we just have to kill boldness, I guess. So if we can maybe get rid of that. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely got too fun in the process. Okay. You, Zoe, Omen, Doug team up for an epic game of Flutterball, the legendary fantasy sport from the Alice Summerwind series. Doug is trying to explain the rules to Omen. So in the novels, the players pass the Flutterball with their mind powers, and whoever succeeds at 20 consecutive mind passes wins. Excellent. I will finally have a chance to witness Zoe tearing a mortal's mind to shreds with her eldritch powers. That wouldn't be fair. Not everyone has mind powers, so instead we use our hands and make a whoosh sound. Oh, serves me right for having expectations. Hey nerds, ready to get your asses kicked? You turn to see the opposite team. 4 dudes who look like they just got out of a frat house. Hey guys, good to meet you. Good to meet some fellow Alice Summerwind fans. Who? What? We don't speak nerd, you nerds! Wait, aren't you here to play Flutterball? Duh! And me, Tyler, Dylan, and other Tyler here are gonna kick your fucking ass and do a keg stand to celebrate. Alright guys, I just remembered to do the whoosh sound and we'll probably be fine. The match begins and you're immediately not fine. As promised, you get your asses kicked by Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and the other guy whose name is probably Cody. Awesome, says probably Cody. I knew playing stupid nerd sports would help us keep our sports scholarships. Upsilon Psi represent. Guys, what are we gonna do? I keep saying whoosh, but my mind passes are weak for some reason. They might be slightly stronger, but we've got a weapon they don't have. My knife? No, Omen, our knowledge of the franchise. God damn it, Zoe, why do you never choose violence? I bet there's some Flutterball rule that can give us an edge over them, no matter how strong they are. Blue, any ideas? Alright, add a dog to your team. Little do they know, it says nowhere in the novels that a dog can't play sports. Shoot them in their kneecaps and tell them it's a rule. It's not. But since they haven't read the novels, they don't know. I gotta... The dog. The dog, right? Are we doing the dog? I'm doing the dog. I don't care what you guys say. He's perfect. A dog who needed a home. Here, I found this disgusting hound licking an empty bag of fries. A team who needed another player. Hey, this dog is great at catching. Here, whoosh. It's perfect. This should be the manga that we write. And the fantasy sport that brought them together. That's not fucking fair, ref. A dog can't play whatever this stupid sport is. The rule book is clear. There's nothing against the dog playing Flutterball as long as he says whoosh. Woof!
Wow.
He just said it. He's not saying whoosh. He's clearly saying woof. This summer, get ready to root for the underdogs. Oh. Ow, this dog just bit my balls! I said it before and I say it again. I have the sense of humor of a child. Nothing in the novels against that either. And the literal dog. Did you see that? The mongrel just bit Dylan's genitalia. Finally, some violence. Flutterbuds, coming soon to a theater near you. You gain 2 fun for reserve, and we lose boldness. Okay. I think we're on the right track now. Alright. We can up our creativity a little bit, probably. Why not? You gotta sew the costume if you're gonna wear it later. So, you know, you're in the hotel room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dub ego intact. Excuse me, getting the hiccups. Look at you, being stubborn, dumb. You being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have 2 creativity for such an out-of-box thinking. A thought occurs to me. What if you did like a slumber version to incorporate the blanket in? I mean, there's a way to make this work, I think. You head back to the hotel room with Liam and Omen and walk in on Doug letting the SpookyCon mascot use his laptop for some reason. No. Very much no.
Oh, hi there.
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my friend Pom Pom. He's helping me get a better life. What do you mean by that? Well, we got to chatting outside and I was talking about how much I love comics and movies because you can live vicariously through the characters. And he said he knows a way for me to live a new life in real life. We just have to swap identities. He's almost done using my birth certificate and social security number to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Every time I hear Liam's real voice, I'm like, God, I did him dirty. But I also hate him on some level, so, you know. Don't fucking let him do that. He's stealing your identity. No, he's swapping identities with me. Don't worry. It's an even trade. Yep, I got Doug's clean criminal record, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer. Fear not, Liam, I have an idea. Omen snatches Doug's laptop out of Pom Pom's hands and throws it out the window. Hey, I was using that! I'm not leaving until I get a new identity! Yep, that's fair.
Nope.
It's not fair. He tried to scam you. Hey, I said he could have a new identity, and I'm a slime of my word. Do any of you have a spare identity he could have? Blue? Alright. Time to put your years of experience creating amazing TTRPG character sheets to work. This is the same thing, but illegal. Trust in carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. This means he will eventually get a new identity as a crab. It's bad how many, like, on my computer, how many, like, character sheets I made for characters I have not used yet. So that is very much a me answer for the first one. But, I don't know. Carson is a secret ending? Well, that's all you had to say. Oh, really? I've never heard of that before, but I have always liked crabs. But carcinization takes thousands, if not... I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Carcinization. Carcinization takes thousands, if not millions of years to... Do not listen to Liam. He is simply jealous of your soon-to-be crab-like body. Honestly, I'm jealous too. You're gonna have so much fun being a crab. Send me a postcard when you move to the beach. It's not going to work like that. Carcinization only happens to non-crab crustaceans. You are a non-crab crustacean, Liam. No, I'm not, which is why carcinization doesn't apply to me. Or is it simply because you're too fucking lame for it? I think I'm gonna scream. So do you guys really think I have what it takes to be a crab?
Heck yeah.
Of course you do. You just need to be prepared for it. I'd suggest investing in some waterfront property, buying matching sets of 8 socks, practicing your dancing skills for the crab raves. The crab raves? Yeah, crab raves. The internet has taught me that they're a big part of crab nightlife. Fuck yeah! I love raves. This is gonna be awesome. Thanks for helping me out, guys. When we've all gone crab, we'll all hit up a rave together. See ya. You're all so stupid it hurts, but I guess if carcinization got that guy to leave, I can't complain much. Yep, good on you. You gain 2 smarts for sort of teaching everyone about carcinization, but you also lose 2 creativity. That's fine. You're gonna have to let me know what the stat requirements are for a carcinization ending or whatever. Okay. So, Cozy, you're gonna have to help me out here. If we're currently on carcinization route, who do we wanna hang out with? Is it a specific route for someone? Is it like Doug's? Or what do we know? I have to sit alone. Okay, is that one or this one? This one, is the little thingy there to be like you can call someone in, or I'm assuming this one. I'm gonna go with this one. What do you want to do? I guess I'll visit a museum. You're in the mood for some culture, so you decide sit alone and go for lunch. Yeah. Okay. You're in the mood for some culture, so you decide to visit the local contemporary museum. You.
Peace and quiet.
I did not realize Vicky had a voice. I guess everyone has a voice, and we've just never heard them before in any of our videos. This seems right, so. You stand in front of a bunch of abstract paintings, some weirdly shaped sculptures, and pictures of a guy eating a cherry pie while crying. Clearly, you're out of your depth. Then you remember you're alone, so you don't have to pretend to understand anything. It feels really liberating, and you end up actually enjoying some of the art. Yes, the cherry pie looks delicious. You gain 2 fun. Visit a museum is a different option.
I have too many ideas.
So hold on. Visit a museum is a different thing. It was my only option, so I don't know what you mean by is a different option. Alright. I am doing these randomly once more. So, what trend from the early 2000s should be come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. Okay. And what's your strongest asset on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. It's kind of gross, actually. There are supposedly 5 options. Okay, well, I mean, I'll probably get different ones over time.
Adventure.
Maybe. Anyway, what do we think I'm going to be needing as far as the stats go? I know we gotta not do boldness, which means no community zone. So, well, I guess that means I literally just go everywhere else. So, museum, walk, lunch, TV, games. Yeah, okay. Let's go here first. See what we get. Let me tell you about birds. You find some teenagers selling their own okay, we saw that. You're checking out the stands at the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over the gachapon vending machines. Liam, check out this! This gachapon is filled with ID photos of random people.
So authentic.
What a brilliant concept! It forces us to look at strangers with fresh eyes to truly notice. Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them? No. You just collect the pictures. Oh, I understand. Wait, no I don't.
I gotta have it.
Okay, so these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these buff birds. They're birds, but they're very muscular. I admire a plastic bird's physique as much as I respect a tree's existence. So a lot? No, I hate trees, and I would never waste my hard stolen money on them or these useless playthings. But gachas are so much better than trees. Will you at least try if Blue buys you one? That I can do, if only for the pleasure of seeing her squander her meager savings. That feels a little close to home for the con crowd. That's your cue to empty your wallet on the vending machine, because you do whatever people tell you. Turns out, you can only afford one. Which one will you turn Omen into a diehard gachapon fan? Ooh! Go for the gacha that wows everyone. Cool tardigrade doing 6 skateboard tricks. The little creature in a silly pose of abject terror, as if they were hit by a spell that turned them into a gacha. Oh, okay. Reading the note, there are 2 other events that will mention carcinization that you need to get before it unlocks as an option in a new run. Okay, so we're not getting carcinization on this run, and I might have just screwed up my possibility of getting Sawyer. No, I'm definitely not getting Sawyer now. So that's fine. We'll figure out what is going to happen eventually. In the meantime, I don't know which one to pick of these 2. Cool tardigrade or clearly someone who is turned into a gacha prize. It's tough. Sound off in the comments if you wanna let me know what you want me to do. Or just let me know like what your character you pick usually. Is there another food court spot? No, it's just that one dining area. I'm gonna go for the little creature in abject terror. I'm not hearing anybody in the chat tell me what to do. Tokyo, Japan. The offices of big gacha company. You just need to call Sawyer and have less than... Okay, well, I mean, I can do that. Gacha designer Soyuchi Fukube, I'm terrible with these names, is a nervous wreck. He was supposed to submit a design for a new gacha series by tomorrow, and he has nothing. Fukube-san, you'd better have a hit gacha by tomorrow morning, or the only thing that will be left of you here will be your ID photo. I won't disappoint you, Mr. Takayama. On my honor. After a long ride home, Fukube meets his brother, who has taken him in during his rough patch. Come on, Suichi. You've got this. Inspiration will strike at the last minute. I'm sure of it. I mean, you have the food court option on a different day of the con. Yeah, I got the food court option on a different day of the con. Dejected, Fukube stares at his face in the mirror. Suddenly, a strange figure appears behind his reflection. The figure whispers, "You know what you have to do." I can't. You can, and you know you will, the figure replies. It's almost midnight and time is running out. Fukube visits his brother. Suichi, what's wrong? Can I help you? Yes. Yes, you can. His voice trembles. He starts doing strange hand gestures as though performing a spell. Suichi! What are you doing? Forgive me, brother. An explosion of color and light swallows Fukube's brother, frozen in place as he realizes his terrible fate. Anyway, back to the con. Whoa, look at that expression of pure dread and horror. It is sublimely realistic. But they're just silly little toys. You can put them on your desk and look at them while you're working. Yes, Omen, that's the magic of gachas. You have a point. This horrified visage will make me laugh and keep me motivated to inflict pain and suffering wherever I go. That sounds like a win in your book. Alright, we gained some smarts for knowing what tickles Omen's fancy, and yet you can't avoid taking another quick look at the gacha. Yeah, you lose to fun.
Stick to the schedule.
Alright, stick to the schedule, which does not include the community center, so let's go back to the hotel. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh! Well, what can you do with this many towels? You only need one. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain +2 creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. We should do that next time we go to a con. Get all the towels and make towel forts. Head back to the hotel room to recharge for a bit, but you find Doug and Nico doing some sort of guided meditation while Omen naps. Battleship, ship, bat. Aw, man, I messed up again. I'll never get it at this rate. You ask what the he is trying to get is, because so far you got no clue. We're training. You know the game Battleship? I signed up for a tournament later today, but all the competitors are super intense. Tattoos and scars everywhere. They kept saying really smart-sounding things like, yes, I used to favor the Sea Rat opening, but I've been more inclined towards the Tropical Storm Gambit as of late. And they all had really brightly colored hair, not a single disposable background character in sight. Doug was a bit nervous since he doesn't even technically have hair, but I told him not to worry. There's no challenge that can't be overcome with a quick training arc. Nico, I can't sleep through your foolishness any longer. Doug doesn't need friendship, he needs tutelage from an expert military commander. Me. Let's head to the port. I will need to inspect your battleship fleet if I am to give you proper naval advice. There aren't actually any real battleships involved. We use these little game pieces, see? And we wage battle by throwing them at each other with violence? It's not really a real battle either. We mostly say letters and numbers at each other. Well, that's stupid. Let's try the meditation again. You were super close to cracking it. I don't know. I think I need something more if I want to stand a chance. Blue, do you know any good battleship tactics? All right. Emotional warfare. Every time they hit one of your ships, tell the opponent the names of the naval officers they just killed. Peek at your opponent's grid. The game provides such weak protection from peeking that you can't understand why no one's exploited this already. I kind of think that second one sounds like a bold move. And this feels like creativity, so I think let's go with that if we're going to just kill our boldness outright. You decide to practice by having Nico play against Doug and execute this tactic. Okay, I'm going to start with B4. Hit. Rest in peace, Captain Pollard. He was a beloved leader and only a week from retirement. What? I mean, I don't care. It's just a made-up person, right? Sure. Tell that to his wife. Just had to ring the family. Maybe you could give the news. Hello, Mrs. Pollard. I'm afraid my friend Doug here has something to tell you. No, I'm good. I'm good at phone calls. Oh, God, hello. I'm very sorry about your husband. Cease your whimpering and get on with blowing up innocents. Make your next move. Okay. B5? Hit again. That was our doctor, Mr. Stevens. Was he not a doctor? Would he be Dr. Stevens? He was a peaceful man and only joined the Navy to search for his missing brother. No relatives to call for this one. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Go again, Doug. Try to get another doctor. I'm gonna go for... Fudge, I hope I miss. B6? You sank my battleship. Everyone on board perishes, including little Tommy Parker. He was only 17. Lied about his age to fight for his country. 17, huh? Hey, doesn't that basically make you some kind of child murderer, Doug? No. No, I didn't mean to. I surrender. No more bloodshed, please. I like this strategy. Effective. And you get to see your opponent cry. Doug, this is amazing. I can't wait to see you destroy the competition with this new strat. I don't think I want to play this game anymore, but gosh, winning a tournament sounds cool. You gain 2 charm for relying on emotional warfare, but lose 2 fun. In the meantime, Doug's desire to win at something will trump the guilt of murdering fictitious people. Fictional people. To the main stage. Let's get smart. The Grappler. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are the very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense. You are a better fit for a dating sim. You gain 2 smarts. You go to watch a taping of a new viral game show, and a few lucky audience members will even get chosen to play. Welcome to Suddenly Game Show Trolley Trials. I'm your handsome host, the interdimensional prince. Our first contestant is the slimy sweetie in seat 38C. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. Mr. Your Highness? It must be. Now, on the screen, you'll see a trolley speeding towards 5 tied-up captives. This lever can redirect the trolley to a track with only 1 person tied up upon it. Will you pull the lever, contestant number 1? What? Is this live? Are those real people? Are they gonna die? Oh, why do I have to choose who dies? He's choosing who dies again. Oopsie, you ran out of time. Your inaction kept you from having to choose, but resulted in the deaths of 5 people. No points for you. Oh God, what have I done? Next contestant.
The undefeatable Omen.
No, not Doug. He hasn't recovered from... Yeah, he hasn't recovered from emotional warfare, and now you're putting him in a real-life situation. Yes, 'tis I. So tell me, who are the people tied to these tracks? Have they wronged me somehow? Are any of them doctors? I'm not sure. I suppose the man at the end is wearing what could be a lab coat. Then I shall subject this group to trolley side. I do not care for doctors. Wrong answer. Stupid justification. 0 points. Next contestant.
According to classic utilitarianism, you must prioritize the good of the many and redirect the trolley to the track with only 1 person on it. Pull the lever, Prince.
Correct, and so fast, too. Congratulate.
Then I turn the trolley around and kill the other 5 people, too.
What? Why?
You silly goose.
Isn't the point of this game to kill the most people? Silly goose.
No, that's not the objective. It seems there's been a misunderstanding, so I'll let you change your answer if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
That just leaves 1 more contestant. Blue in seat 39C. Will you pull the hypothetical lever? Alright. I remember watching a thing where someone had a miniature of this, so I don't think it would work in real life. But what they did was they pulled the lever twice. It's a real quick switch. You switch it when the first wheels go over the intersection, and you switch it back whenever... Well, I guess you don't have to switch it when the first one. But you basically just switch it after the wheels go over the front so that the other wheels are on the other track, and it basically just splits it and it stops itself. In real life, though, probably would derail the thing and cause even more damage. But it's an interesting workaround for a miniature version of the experiment. Anyway, use your phone a friend lifeline so you can defer the responsibility to someone else. Defund the trolley infrastructure of this hypothetical city. It has only brought terrible transportation, several dead people, and no ethical clarity. Going with number 2? That's what you're feeling? Multi-track drifting. Yeah, that's essentially, yeah. Oh my, that was our super secret correct answer. It's also the answer that puts an end to this program. I don't know how to feel about this.
Wait, how did you win without killing anybody? That seems counterintuitive.
Blue's a winner because she saved everyone. In this dilemma and every dilemma that could have been, she's a hero. This is what it takes to be a hero? Pass. Fuck the haters. It's not often you get to be a hero and get the interdimensional prince fired in one day. Win-win. Over the next few weeks, you meet with city planners, government officials, and trolley operators, dismantling the whole establishment. God knows why you're qualified to do all this, but God knows why the city's public transport relied on killing innocent people in the first place. So whatever. By the end of it, you've made a huge difference. The city papers can't stop singing your praises. Citizens, finally freed from horrific, omnipresent threat of being tied to trolley tracks at any moment. Philosopher Society at a loss, now that trolleys no longer offer interesting ethical dilemmas to discuss. Interview with retired trolley operator. I can still hear their screams. You gain 2 smarts for dismantling the trolley, lose some charm. Alright, we really gotta kill this boldness, and it's not happening. No-go community zone mean... Oh wait, no, lobby. We go community zone for fun. We no-go lobby. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around round tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You gain 2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? You follow the sound of what you think is a rap battle, but instead find a fast-talking auctioneer leading a rare merchandise sale. I hear 200 for the first edition of She-Hulk #1 comic. Going once, going twice. 250 sold. The sign with pockets full of pennies. I can't do it like they do. I want to so bad, but I can't. Doug, you doofus, you overpay. The comic's cover clearly states it is worth a mere 40 cents. I know it's weird, but my year of mortality has taught me that overpaying for stuff is a staple in con culture.
Gotta have it.
Right, diehard collectors would kill for a comic book like this. Really? People will kill for this shit? These must be powerful artifacts indeed. Next item up for bid is a 2013 Kill la Kill figurine, complete with mint condition removable panties. Ooh, booba! I offer you $1 million for the over-sexualized plastic woman. Okay, first of all, which character is it? Because I feel like we get into a legal issue depending on which character it is. Whoa! Sold to the big spender in row H. No refunds. Cower in fear. I, the undefeated Omen, have laid claim to the indomitable boobs. Doug is a card collector, so he would overpay. Yeah, that's fair. Tell me, what power does this rare, glorious totem possess? None besides the power to make diehard collectors cream their jeans, I guess. I'm wearing shorts, actually. I mean, what? That's it? That's it? Then what the fuck did I buy it for? Do you know how many doomsday devices I could have bought with that money? Oof. Unless you want to listen to Omen bitch about this for the rest of the day, you should convince them that this anime figurine was a good investment. It's a powerful morale booster. If you stare at it with intent, you'll feel strong motivation filling your body. Isn't it the ultimate weapon? The high boob mass increases its bluntness, while the nipples masterfully sculpted under the lingerie can easily poke an eye out. Leave it to you guys. What do we want to do? Is it the ultimate weapon, or is it a morale booster? I gotta be honest, I don't think they have bad tracks on this, but I do think I like the fantasy one a little bit better. It gave me a little bit more of a mood to get in. Oh no is not an answer. Just wait around. I'm just gonna dance till someone gives me an answer. Or do you just want to watch me dance? Here's the worst part. I'm not a good dancer, and I know I'm not doing it to the rhythm of the song. Is it the ultimate weapon, Or is it a powerful morale booster? You decide. You're consulting the guy. Wait, this is part of the thing? Or is this like... Oh, you're fully trying to figure it out. I gotta be real with you here, man. I'm just gonna go with my gut on this one. You don't feel strong. I don't know. Either of these could be bold. You know what? Hitting someone with it sounds maybe more bold, but 1 is minus smarts, 2 is minus charm. Whatever. Really, that sounds empowering. Yeah, I've often looked at statues like these on lonely nights and felt strong motivation fill my body. I think Zoe might be the best character. Zoe. Come on, you know how it is. When the moon is high, morale is low, and you've already cranked all the enjoyment out of your favorite smut fix. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And gazing upon this figurine with intent would raise my morale. It's an ultimate weapon, it's a moral booster, it's an ultimate weapon, powerful moral booster. Totally, the internet is filled with videos that can raise your morale as well. I'll send you a playlist. It's working! The figurine is making me feel something. I think it's about a salacious motivation.
Nice.
That's great, Omen, but it's better to raise your morale later, in a more private setting. Oh, okay. Raising morale seems to involve much more etiquette than it did in my time. Yeah, and also remember to clean up afterwards. Wait, are you talking about masturbation? Yes. Ah. You are right, the figurine isn't useless at all. I kind of feel like this whole scene should have ended on that button, I think. Oh! Boldness went down. Boldness is down. We're doing good. Omen leaves. We're doing blah, blah, blah. Alright. It's talkie time. Oh no, it's manga time. Righto. Time to brainstorm. Gotta bring out the random selection. Who's he? What's it? Alright. What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. We are not dating a Ninja Turtle, and that makes me sad. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Okay. I think it's convenient that those are very quick little sections. Alright. Alright. Stay out of the lobby, so let's just go down the thing. Start at the hotel. You're chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in. Hey, he's the rat man, Alright, sometime later, you're chilling in a hotel bar with Omen and Doug. The bartender brings over your next round of drinks. Thank you, these look delicious. Doug, I'm quite sure that is not the drink you ordered. I know, but it's fine. I don't want to bother the bartender. Inadmissible. No friend of mine shall drink anything other than their preferred beverage. I'm going to throw out that I occasionally will have whatever the wrong order is. I'm fortunate that I don't have, like, food allergies of any kind, but, like, you know, sometimes it's nice to maybe get a different thing going. But then again, they're like, oh, we made a mistake and now there's a problem with that or something, but it's like, I'm usually fine with whatever. Is Doug Envy? Envy was Doug. When we were voicing them, when everyone was together. Omen grabs Doug's drink and throws it at the wall, shattering it. Oi! You gave my friend a drink he did not want. Shame on you, and on whatever unfortunate souls are sired into your despicable bloodline. Bring him a Bahama Mama with a silly straw, and if you get it wrong again, the next thing I shall shatter is your skull. It's an adventure. Yeah, wrong drinks are an adventure, so long as, you know, you're not gonna die from it. Dang, Omen, I really admire your assertiveness. I wish I had your confidence. Why, thank you, Doug. I quite like your penchant for giving me compliments. One might even say it is your best feature. Personally-wise, not voice-wise. Personality-wise, voice-wise. I mean, I think we did assign them randomly, but, like, it worked out. As for your wish to be confident, there are a few better ways to build one's confidence than a bar brawl. Observe. Wait, no. Omen throws a chair at the beefiest guy in the bar. What did you say about my mother, you fiend? I have thee. I have had to, excuse me, he asked for no pickles for Envy more than once. Literally for pickles or just for something else? Because I love me some pickles. She fights clearly in her element. You're not worried about yourself either. You got a pocket full of sand and a thirst for violence. Pocket sand. Doug, on the other hand. Crap, how do I make a fist? If I break my ribs, can I call a timeout? I don't know the etiquette here. Well, let's just say he's not a born fighter, but you still want to help his confidence, so maybe there's another way for him to participate in the brawl. Alright, he can be the one who keeps score with added commentary. He can hype everyone up by adding spectacular sound effects to the brawl. Other stuff when we're out to eat. Okay, so what are we thinking? Is he the scorekeeper, or is he the sound effects guy? You decide. What oh what shall you pick? Fortunately, neither of these sounds particularly bold, so I don't think we'll get anything out of it. Maybe we'll lose something. Commenting is fine. Yeah, it's fair. Does that mean Doug's narrating this one? Sweet, then I'm going on a break later. Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner of the bar, we have the undefeated Omen in all of her post-defeat glow-up glory. Fuck yeah, bitches, I'm in my redemption era now. And over there we got Blue, the crazy kook throwing sand in people's eyes. I didn't come to fuck around. Coming from the top rope with a wooden chair. Vicky, RKO out of nowhere. Some listeners might assume that Omen having half the arms would be half the fighter, but she easily holds her own with her mastery of the flamethrower. Die! Blue's fighting style is scrappier and more erratic, but her drunkenness has somehow made her technique more effective. Or maybe everyone else is just drunker. It's hard to say. Alright, it looks like the final victims are falling, and the winning fighter is Omen with 9 kills. I reign supreme. Doug, are you going to tell the Redemption Arc program about this? I fear it will impede my progress. Nah, I once got a few more... Once I got a few more of these Bahama Mamas in me, I'm sure I won't remember any of this at all. You're going to drink more Bahama Mamas? You're a mad lad today.
That was epic.
It's all thanks to Blue, so I don't know who, I don't know why, but I think I'm supposed to reward her with 2 fun and less creativity. Woohoo!
Finally,
Alright.
my turn.
Alright, let's drop down on the main stage, get our smarts up. Vicky's a smart cookie. Oh, we're back to anime butts. Wonderful anime butts. Then you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime voice actor.
How dull.
This is asinine. Obtaining some random motherfucker's signature is not worth waiting in line for an hour and 45 minutes. Oh no, is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel we wanted to see. Shit, you're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut the line. What? But cutting is so mean. It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here. I could be persuaded to do something mean, but will this not taint my redemption arc? Well, you were bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. That's character growth, baby.
Oh, jeez.
What about me? I never did evil stuff before. Is my character shrinking? Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you more complex and cool. Oh, nice! But Zoe, you are also in the Redemption Arc program. Is this also progressing to a lesser evil for you? You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts to destroy all of reality. Yeah, I'd say so. Then line cutting it is, but how will you do it without getting called out? Plant fake memories in a stranger's subconscious that you're old friends to make them think they were saving place in line for you. Okay, is this the same guy that we, like, we made him believe his friends weren't his friends? I guess they really weren't his friends. Just start a second line. If anyone dares to question your ruse, you just laugh and say, ha! Of course you wouldn't know about the VIP line. Alright, that sounds bold. I don't think we should go with... Actually, both of these sound like they're going to be bold in some way. Planting the ideas could be creative, though. So, yeah, one might... Cozy, I think you got it. One might be the way to go. Time to go full Inception. You 4 put on VR headsets and plunge into the subconsciouses of the person at the front of the line. The subconscious of the person. Ugh. I was not expecting the subconscious to resemble a college lecture filled with naked people. I think this is a dream. We gotta break through to it to reach this person's subconscious.
Let's go all
I
room
wouldn't-
34.
I wouldn't mind hanging out here for a minute. This guy's dream is my dream come true. Suddenly all the naked people aim machine guns at you. That's not a euphemism. You're about to get shot. Shit, their subconsciouses fighting back. If we die in the dream, do we die in real life? No, but we'll be stuck in here longer and might miss the panel. Back off, motherfuckers. We have a line to cut. You all leap into a dope-ass fight scene. Being in a dream helps because you could never do this many backflips in real life. After a Hollywood-grade action sequence, you break into the core of the subconscious. So, how do we implant the idea that we're friends into their brain? There is no time to strategize. I will beat it into his hippocampus. We are your friends. These are friendship punches. You have no choice but to believe me. The dream suddenly ends. You're back in line, catching weird stares for wearing VR headsets and miming an action sequence. Whoa, hey guys! I was wondering when my best friends would get here. I saved you a spot in line. Oh, and Omen, here's the 20 bucks I owe you. Sorry I forgot to pay you back sooner. Not a problem at all, friend. You get your autographs. Then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette. How to con the right way. The irony is lost on you, but you still get 2 smarts and lose some charm. We got charm to spare. We're charming as hell. Community zones for fun, lobbies for the other thing. Okay. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen. Okay, they're LARPing Monopoly. We did that earlier. Time to flex your writing muscles. You are attending a workshop hosted by Zoe, author of Liam Prom, her popular fanfic about a world where everyone is Liam.
Zoe,
Oh! It's like those old Disney shorts where everyone's goofy. Like, you guys remember those? What was it? Motor Mania? Something like that? Motor Mayhem? I like the hockey one, I think. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm gonna share some writing tips. Then you'll get to flash write some fics of your own. Isn't that exciting? I'm so nervous. Zoe's such a good writer. What if she hates my work and stops being my friend and shadow bans me from reading Liam Prom ever again?
Fear not, pathetic.
Fear not, Doug. You've trained for this. The thousands of pages of fan fiction you've consumed were all leading up to this moment. Some quick and dirty tips are, well, to keep your fanfic quick and dirty. Cece just audibly said, no, wait. No, wait, what? I'm losing my conception of reality and what we might be talking about. Write as much as you want for the rough draft, then cut the excess to keep the sexy parts. Also, don't be afraid to get weird with it. The readers came into your house, and if they don't like how you decorate the place, they can leave. Finally, never forget the lube. That's writing advice and good life advice in general. Now, get writing. Stir my heart and my loins. I'll be around to check on you. I lubed up my keyboard, but I keep making typos, and I still don't have a good fanfic idea. I've got one. No, wait, in response to the Goofy thing. No what? Wait, they don't know that, like, back in the 50s, like, Goofy had, like, a series of shorts that were, like, they were almost like PSA little documentary kind of things about particular subjects, and, like, everyone in the world was Goofy. So it was, like, a weird Goofy universe sort of thing, and they went through, a whole bunch of different things. He played sports, he went through, like, here's how you do this, here's how you do that kind of thing. Like, they're pretty good, honestly. I think they did a revival for, like, a couple small ones whenever COVID hit, because they were like, hey, let's teach people how to, like, use hand sanitizer and wear a mask. So, yeah. I've got one. You should write a 2-page essay on all of the good deeds I did this week. As soon as you mentioned the sports, I recall. Yeah. There was a couple. There was, like, football, there was skiing, fishing, hockey, a couple other things. I think the hockey one, because it's so incredibly violent. I'm not doing your homework for the Redemption Arc program, Omen. Why not? It would be fictional. It fits the criteria. Surely you can do better than that. Suggest a fanfic for Doug to write. 9 to 5 Dungeon. A slice of life about Doug working an office job as a low-level monster in a dungeon. That might just be his backstory. Bad artists copy, good artists steal. You've heard of Liam Prom, now it's time for Omen Con. What are we feeling here? I think it'd be a little bit bold to try to steal the work of the person running the panel. So I don't know that I'm gonna go with that one. I think 9 to 5 Dungeon. He might be able to relate to that. Yeah, okay, they say write what you know, so I guess I could do something with this prompt. 9 to 5 Dungeon, eh? I love it. Have you worked in a dungeon before, Doug? Nah, but my dad does. He wants me to get an honest job like his someday, so I've been to the job site with him a few times. Your father gets defeated by adventurers over and over as a profession? Yup, it's basically the slime equivalent of the American dream. Doug is a low-level dungeon rogue. Yeah, well, his dad is. He's not there yet.
Pathetic.
What an injustice. If I owned a dungeon, Doug, I would appoint you Chief Slime Officer and no one would kill you under my tutelage. Hey, you could use that. Why don't you put Omen in your fic too? Every dungeon needs an evil final boss. A dungeon boss, eh? Now there is a profession I can get excited about. My slimes would be the most fearsome slimes in all the land. I'd give them guns and teach them karate. I'd love to learn the ancient art of gun karate. I think we call it gun fu, but you know, whatever. Good idea. Let us study gun karate, Doug, for writing purposes. It's gonna be a gelatinous cube one day. There is actually some like intelligent slimes and stuff in D&D that I think would actually make really good like boss villains or something like that. Well, they may not a boss villain, but like a second to last, like a second in command kind of thing. Because they can eat someone, take all of their memories, and then turn it into them. So it's like you never know who it's gonna be. But they are a very high level slime that will consume you, and then trick your friends into thinking that they're you.
Yes.
Ooh, a training arc. Bring on the sweaty gym clothes and fan service shots. Omen produces 2 guns from you don't want to know where and starts making karate chopping motions while firing bullets into the air. Hiya! Thus, 9 to 5 Dungeon was born. You gain 2 smarts, but you are prompt by lose 2 creativity. Okay, well, that kind of sucks, but at least our boldness isn't going up. You mean Ditto? Ditto doesn't have to eat people to transform into them, but yeah. I think its whole thing is like, it's intelligent, and it gains intelligence by eating people. It eats your memories, essentially. And that's what it likes to consume. It's a really creepy, like, monster. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand, it costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars and a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars. You then buy a pack of gum for $9.99 monster dollars. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jingling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll get you 2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. Mind Flayer tech? Kirby? I don't think it was a mind... It might have been a Mind Flayer. I'd have to look it up, but it's like a CR-17... it's like one of the highest CR oozes that's not like a gargantuan like one that I think they brought out in the 5.5 or 2024, whatever the monster manual is. It's from a little bit before. I think it had something to do with a demon lord from the abyss who was like the god of slimes or something. I'd have to look it up, but it's an interesting creature. Later, you, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out... I don't know why, but I always feel like that, and Doug. Like, later, you, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out the rigged carnival games section of the con when you find a stand featuring a shallow pond of goldfish.
This nonsense.
What fresh bullshit is this? Oh, it's goldfish scooping. If you manage to catch a fish with a paper net, you win the fish as a prize. It looks cool in anime, but in reality, I feel kind of bad for the fish. We need to get them out of there. What would happen if Kirby ate a Ditto? Probably nothing. Like, maybe he could freely transform into whatever he sees, but he also would not... well... hard to say. He would basically take on his power to transform, I guess. Well, one obvious thing that would happen is he would be breedable with any other Pokemon, but I don't think we want to go into that fanfiction. I don't want to go into that fanfiction for Kirby right now, okay? You do that in your own time. Loman, Omen, and Doug. Yeah.
Such is the way of the blade.
Ditto can transform because its DNA is unstable. So would that make Kirby unstable? Kirby would... Ooh. Kirby collapses in on himself, creating a black hole and destroying the universe. Yep, that sounds about right. I believe in you, my young pupil. A paper net and your will of fire are the tools with which you can change these fishes' fate. I'll save you, little buddies. I can do this. Focus, Doug. Feel the movement of the water. Sense the goldfish's intent before it senses you. Doug tries to feel the water or whatever, but alas, his paper net rips on the first try. I failed them. Ha! You suck. I bet I could scoop up a puny fish with one severed arm and chains wrapped around my whole body. Omen is in fact wrong.
Count your days, fuckers!
Fuck you, stupid fish! Good luck escaping my fist! Peace, young Omen. Anger dulls the reflexes. How can you lend the fish a hand if you close your fist? Nico is a beat boy. He drank respect woman juice. I mean, if anyone knows about dungeons, it's definitely Nico. I mean, he's a mimic, so... Omen is punching the water, while Nico seems set on just giving fake deep advice. Stay calm, fishies. We're coming for you. Your friends are collectively losing it. It's up to you to free at least one of these fishes. Can you do it? Write a very convincing eviction notice to make the fish vacate the pond. To catch a fish, you need to think like a fish. It's time to go method. Best boy. Beat boy, best boy. Okay, you said best boy. Gotcha. Everyone's autocorrect sucks. Alright, are we going to catch a fish or evict a fish? I don't think either of these sounds particularly bold, so... This one sounds creative, the catching a fish to be a fish. Be a fish to catch... to get the fish out. I'm gonna go with that.
Genius!
Yes, you're a genius, Blue. Thank you. I am, yes. But I'm not a fish. This plan is idiotic. You can become a fish via the magic of theater. Going method allows you to inhabit the mind of someone else, like a fish. Hell yeah, it sucks. Okay. Autocorrect sucks. That's what we're saying. Hell yeah, it sucks. Teach me, Nico. How do I become a fish? Methodically speaking. First, close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing, you dolt. I just closed my fucking eyes. Wrong. You see the sea. We're fishes now. Your home is the sea, but the sea you see is not the sea. It's your imagination. Yes, I see it. Tell me your fish backstory, Omen. Who are you? I am a fish. Dang, I was gonna pick that one. Yes, you're a happy little fish, except you aren't so happy. The sea is a harsh, unforgiving place, and you're going through a rocky divorce. I am? Yes. You're strongly considering drowning your sorrows in alcohol, but you can't drown because you're a fish. And if that wasn't enough, a huge fuck-off shark has just shown up to eat you. Swim away! I'm swimming as fast as I can possibly imagine. Oh, she'll never make it. I swim between Omen and the shark and sacrifice myself. Doug, no. You can open your eyes now.
Wow.
Wow. Just wow. I will never forget your sacrifice, Doug. Did we do well with the method and whatnot? You tell me, Doug. You tell me. Nico gives Doug another paper net. He tries again and actually catches a goldfish. Your sacrifice meant something, Doug. You have purpose. I've never felt so alive! Neither has the goldfish, you bet. You release it into the nearby pond and gain 2 creativity, you lose some charm, and it's blah blah blah. Oh, underwater method acting. We got an achievement for that. Okay, Omen's face is default Twitch chat emoticon. I see. Alright. You've told me that we are not on any sort of carcinization. So, I'm assuming this thing allows us to call in a person. Oh, we can call Miranda. We can call Scott. We can call Vera. We can call Sawyer. We're going to do that because we unlock them, and you know what? We got enough little boldness to work. You invite Sawyer to join you at the con. Sure, I'm in. Do they have valet parking for horses? Only one way to find out. Sawyer tells us, what is your type? Well, the one thing I yearn for is a simple, quiet existence. I see some of my friends talk about chasing the thrills of life, and that's just not me. It'd be nice to meet someone who prefers peace for a change. Okay. See, here's why I think we might fail.
Brainstorming reanimates my brain.
Is that Sayaka? Someone look up who voiced her, because I don't know why it sounds like Sayaka from the Madoka dub. I really have not looked at people's stuff on this before, but yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to get Sawyer, because they have a pepper. They have one pepper, and we're not going to get another chance to talk to them for pepper. Anywho, what's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Alright, and underrated activities for a third date. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. I mean, that definitely dropped our boldness down pretty far. Alright, last day of the con. None of them. Yep. Let's check the comic and see what happens. Finally, the art gang gathers around and puts the thing together, the fruits of your labor. Aw, look at that! Someone came back from Monster Road Trip. What was their name? Oh god, I forget their name. Everyone Wants to Kiss Me on the Mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Oh, Jacqueline, that's right. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of someone who can explain to her what yeet means. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. Yeah, honestly, yeah. No, it's Jacqueline. It's not Gilliland. Yes, it is Sarah Ann Williams, and she also does say... Okay, alright. I knew I liked this game for some reason. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's pumpkin spice Okay, that... Did they pick Jacqueline for this because we chose pumpkin spice latte? Do you think there was other options for how this was gonna go? I'm wondering how, like, customizable some of these are. Or did that just work out in our favor? There's the buff, ever-horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mamimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. As if this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the existence of an underworld known as the sewers. She also does Polly. I've also never heard Polly speak, because we've never used the voice things. Poor Jacqueline, so many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. The creature lying under her bed told her to wait. Only one thing is clear, there will be lots of kissing on the mouth.
Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I told you Santa isn't real.
Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Polly goes, hey, yeah, again, we've always turned the voices off whenever we play any of these games, because we've always voiced them. So I never knew. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower. We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until we made 100% sure you can't get pregnant from kissing. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that, and also fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? Be continued. We'll never see how any of these end. You didn't ask anyone to go to the after party with you. As a fourth wall breaking game dev, I have to assume that means you didn't like any of the characters we presented to you, and I take offense to that. You seriously couldn't get into any of them? Like Liam, I can understand, but none... Okay, so you're with me. Liam kind of sucks on some level. Fine, keep your high standards, jerk. Oh, you accepted lowliness as part of your personal brand. You tried to go the way of Tigger. Solitary, stealthy, majestic. Oh, the way of the tiger. thought, like, what is this Winnie the Pooh shit now? Unfortunately, you couldn't pull it off, and you also got kicked out of the tiger exhibit at the zoo. Womp womp. I mean, well, that's an ending, I guess. They're not really tracking our endings, or I guess some of the outcomes, but, like, not the endings anymore. Okay, well, yeah. Con ended, all that sort of stuff, all the fun things happened. Oh, maybe you did have to call... Yeah, I think I had to call the first time, because here's the thing. I think... Because there were a few of them... I'll talk over the credits. I think... Because some of the call options came with peppers and some didn't. And I know that, every time you talk to someone, it's like gives you options like no peppers, one pepper, multiple peppers. I think we definitely needed to talk to Sawyer to get that pepper. But had we maybe chosen someone who didn't require the peppers, maybe we could have gotten it at the end. I don't know. It's something to think about later. But I do want to see all these other comics, so we're gonna have to like go through all of them at some point. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Do you think this is a good one to do on a regular basis? I'm kind of like bouncing around. I know like I was like some issues with like Hades lag here and there, which wasn't great. I know we had some issues earlier, but I think that was more on my end than anything else. Yeah, I don't know. We kind of started doing gaming with these ones. Maybe it'd be good to, I don't know, do it on a more regular basis again. Oh, Hades. No, not Hades. Yes, Hades. Maybe. Yes, go leave a good review. Alright, I'm hoping, I think we probably unlocked some stuff there, hopefully, for next time we play. Ooh, you've unlocked 2 new comic genres. Nice. You've unlocked a new blind box figurine. Is that a thing? Is that... Do we have blind boxes? Is that... I don't know what blind box means. Oh! Oh! We can check so many stats for later. I don't know what they mean by blind box, necessarily, because I'm not an intelligent person. That's fine, but, you know. Anywho... I think that's about it for the night. I'm kind of ending maybe a little bit earlier than I would... normally, but I think getting 2 routes or 2 run-throughs done. Blind box is merch haul. Oh, okay. So that'll, I guess, unlock some new stuff. That's cool then. So yeah, I think yeah, we're gonna call it for the night. Thanks guys for hanging out. And if you like this, let me know or give this some likes or something. Because like, let me know what you want me to play, because then I will play it. And yeah, so last episode of Don't Touch That Dial from the Broken Dice podcast is going to be tomorrow, so check that out. And then after that, the week after that's done, this, I think, coming Monday, I might stream Tamagotchi in a bit if you want to see what that's about. Yeah, I'll switch over there. Hey, go over to Game Mergirl on Twitch to check out that and all that stuff. So, yeah, but Don't Touch That Dial, we're ending it tomorrow. We got the finale, and then we're going to be switching to a live stream thing for Mondays starting at 7 p.m. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Al Reed, like the cocktails. Sorry, what like the cocktails? Figurines only available in long runs. Okay, so it's like the drink things that allowed us to get different endings. Thank you. Wonderful. You put random things, and I don't know what they mean necessarily. Okay. I will do that next time. We unlocked one, we'll unlock more. So, yeah. Yeah, we could do a long run probably next time. That was 2 short runs, and maybe a long run is the same amount of time, and we can just do that. Anywho. Yeah, so we're doing that, and then we're going to switch to a live stream format. So if you're interested in our like D&D various roleplay type things, you skip messages. Yeah, sometimes they come up and sometimes they don't, man. I don't know what to tell you. Or YouTube stuff. Well, I mean, they still won't let me have external links, so I would say maybe YouTube does suck sometimes. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll discuss that at another time. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next week, hopefully, assuming nothing goes wrong. Bye-bye, everybody.